good, but I guess we can do with 4 players.
With 3 people. Or 4 people.
With 4 people, we get, including, in addition to the Cylon and the You're Not a Cylon cards, we get a Your Sympathizer card.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah. Which, once the Sleeper Agent phase, that gets mixed into the deck, and as soon as someone draws it, he has to reveal it. And if the humans are doing well, as in all resources are still in the blue, halfway full, that player will become a Cylon. And if any one resource is red, that player stays a human.
And they instantly reveal, I understand.
Yeah.
And they don't get a crisis, super crisis.
Yeah.
They also can't activate all the Cylon powers if you're a Sympathizer. You're basically a half Cylon.
Yeah.
Well, they get to just run around on the Cylon ship, right?
Yeah, but they can't use all the Cylon powers on those ships.
Really, we're just in the main room now?
I still need to open up Vessel, so... Stream is up right now, though. I need to send a message in chat about that.
Yeah. More people should really join this.
Well,
You were Jonas about it earlier, but he said it was not his kind of thing. So,
What? This feels like totally Jonas's kind of deal.
I agree.
oh, he doesn't like the backstabbery.
Oh,
I think-
right.
He knows that he gets way too into it.
is it that? I don't think that's a bad thing.
Well, if it's like to the point of him getting angry,
Yeah,
then
is it same resources from last night's sheep?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't need to rebuild my game, I just need to open it up.
So
and
what?
I'm already tired. I also haven't slept off that last night.
Energy drink time?
Oh yeah, I have one.
And now
So what?
I need to pull up 2 rule books. I need to now pull up the base game book and also the Exodus rules.
You know, that's the nice thing about being able to just join here. I really appreciate you guys taking care of all that stuff, of like organizing, getting people together and such. You know, whenever you do role-playing games, usually the DM ends up doing all that stuff, and it can be exhausting to have to
Oh, yeah.
to do all the social stuff on top of DMing.
There we go.
It's nice. I appreciate being the one who sort of can just show up and have fun.
There you go. I have both rulebooks open now.
I do too. Also, I think we should play with the Exodus expansion as written, which means including executions.
Okay. Do you want? Because it does talk about like not necessarily all the bits of the Exodus should be used at once. So not necessarily, but
I mean, it says as a new player, maybe you shouldn't use an expansion. That's what it says.
But we're gonna do that anyway, because you know.
I mean, we're not new players at this point. We've played a couple games.
Yeah,
I played 2 games. I would say I'm maybe like in D&D terms, I'd be level 11 now. So
What we'll use from the Exodus expansion are just the new stuff it adds,
okay, so,
and the Cylon fleet board.
okay.
Those are the 2 main
Okay, so
things.
we're using the main thing as the Cylon fleet board and the extra rules. We've got the CAG also in place now, which will be an interesting thing.
Oh yeah, the CAG, yeah.
Which I know how the CAG works, so that's fine.
it
I mean,
makes
the
sense
CAG
to
card
use,
literally says what
it
you
makes
can do.
sense to use all of it, also because we don't know how it's balanced or how.
Yeah.
Like you want to get, it's like when we play D&D, right? Usually I just go with whatever the creator has created is fair game because they have a vision, and having not played the game yet, I can't possibly know or judge, you know, how well that vision is done.
Yeah, also with the Exodus expansion and executions, it's a bit weird because the loyalty deck for 4 players will be 9 cards.
9
Meaning,
cards.
yeah, a total of 9 cards. So we might end up without a Cylon, like, period.
Then you'd have a sympathizer, though.
I mean,
But you definitely have a synthesizer. I think there's some execution thing in there.
because let's see, Callie can do executions. I think there's a quorum card that can execute.
There are probably crises that execute people.
I don't know how many, but there might be.
We'll see, right?
Because I know there are quorums that can do it, but I've never seen. But I don't know which ones are in what rulebooks. So that's kind of the problem.
It's also a risky thing to just shoot somebody. My God. Mm-hmm. Then again, last game you had the power to just shot dark character. Just, it's safer that way.
The whole Ionian Nebula thing, I just skipped over because that seems so weird.
Yeah, I skipped over. It's one section I don't know of this book, mostly.
So let's just do regular setup.
Yep. You can handle the setup sheet, because I'm just going to finish.
I'll just press the regular setup button. Done.
The infiltrator card can go to the side, because we don't need that.
I guess I'll be player 4.
Jack.
Because, let's see, how does the infiltration thing work? Infiltrating, draw 1 card in your turn. You're treated as a human player in all respects. You may play 2 cards into each skill check. You cannot gain a title card.
Yeah, the infiltration is probably fine, because we will still know that the person is a Cylon, so we just have to bring him again.
Bad data and module image not found. Ally token Simon O'Neill.
What? Oh yeah, I've got the same error, so that's probably fine.
Well, let's just assume it's fine.
Interesting.
I mean, I don't know if it's me or it's just in the.
It might be something. It
might
be something in the module potentially, because it's also expecting us to have Pegasus, which we don't have potentially.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe this one is the newer expansion, so expect to build on top of other ones.
It definitely came out after Pegasus.
Now there's also a choice of what support character people want. Yay!
That's 2.
Very versatile. That Callie.
Let me run through the important rule changes really quick, if I can list them all. First of all, there are more skill cards. One of them from each color is 0 strength, but if you add it to a skill check, it has an additional effect depending on what it says. So once a skill check is resolved and there's 0 cost cards in it, those cards do something. Like the player who played the crisis gets to draw cards or things like that. It'll say what they can do on the card. If there's multiple of the same color and type, they don't act twice. So only unique, like 0 strength cards actually do something. For example, the blue 0 strength one is that all engineering cards are doubled in strength. You can't throw that in twice and have them all be quadrupled. They'd still be doubled. Pilots have a hierarchy in the title now, which is the CAG, which is this card here, which gives you extra actions to control unmanned Vipers and such. Pretty snazzy. And the CAG also gets to do some crisis decisions.
Though not many, but they do exist.
Yeah, they do exist.
Let's see. We're not involving with New Caprica. We're just flying off, aren't we? So.
Yeah, we're just doing the flying thing.
In which case, I'll remove the New Caprica card for the Admiral.
We will no longer get Cylon like deployments from Crisis card. Instead, we will use the Cylon fleet board. If you click in the top on boards, go to Cylon fleet. It's a separate mat basically, with numbers on it and a tracker on top. Whenever we get a Cylon ship activation that with the normal rules wouldn't do anything, such as raiders are activated but we don't have any raiders, we will have something will spawn on the Cylon fleet board instead, and the Cylon tracker is advanced. Once that pursuit track at the top reaches the auto attack thing, or is triggered by other means, I think Crisis can do it, all the things that spawned on the Cylon fleet board over time will appear around Galactica in the same order.
Basically, meaning running away, they're just going to be building up more and more for the next time.
Yeah, and any Cylon ships left behind will go to the Cylon fleet board instead and appear during the next wave.
There is one more thing I want to point out on the Cylon fleet board. If you look at the pursuit tracker, you'll see underneath it they have you see those little civilian ships marked underneath it. Whenever the pursuit tracker gets to those steps that are marked on there, so the second one and the fourth one, the CAG must place down civilian ships in currently unoccupied areas of space.
Yeah, also civilian ships will stay on the board whenever we jump.
Until removed by the CAG or an unmanned Viper.
Yeah, however, you can, if you are next to a civilian ship in a Viper, you can spend an action to escort that civilian ship away, which will remove it from the board. Also worth noting, as I'm scrolling through the rules here, crisis cards may have an effect depending on whether or not 0 strength cards have been added to the skill check. So, for example, some of them might send the current player to sickbay if anyone, including the Destiny decks, adds a 0 strength skill card to the mix. So that's another way to sabotage things, interestingly. And that will happen.
Figure out who does what.
Yeah, and that will happen regardless of whether the crisis is failed or succeeded. Let's see, executions, which we may or may not have. When a character is executed, the player controlling that character performs the following steps. He discards all his skill cards. He discards any cards active on himself, like someone was assigned mission specialist, he discards that. Quorum cards are passed to the next character who becomes the president. And then an executed player, let's see, if you are a Cylon, you basically instantly get revealed by being executed. If you're not a Cylon, you reveal all your not a Cylon cards, and a bunch of bad shit happens for the humans, including we lose 1 morale, and the player who had his character executed gets to pick a new character, who starts in the starting location that it says, but that new character cannot use his once per game ability.
Interesting note, by the way, if you pick the character who's off the ship for 1 turn, they then start that 1 turn right then.
Yeah, executions will dig more into the rules if they come up, but the most important thing really is the Silent Fleet board.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever nothing would happen in the vanilla game, we have to pay attention because then something actually happens. And we can always look on the Silent Fleet board to see in which formation we will most likely be attacked at some point. Yeah. Sure, let's just play.
Yep, let me just. Yeah. I'm just finishing Sep on my. I'll be done soon.
Keep your moment. I can go check.
Sheep, could you check something up while I'm going to quickly step away?
Sure.
I want you to check what happens if the CAG player gets brigged. Do they lose the title or not?
Yes, he does. He does.
If a player has 2 Cylon cards, loyalty cards,
yeah,
and he reveals and gives 1 to another player, that player then joins his team, yes?
Yes. Although since we have 4 players, there will only be 1 UR Cylon card.
What if the Cylon gets the sympathizer?
Well, then you would reveal yourself as a sympathizer and either become... That's actually a good question. Let me look that up.
Because you were already a Cylon, and then you would basically be nerfed by having that happen.
Let's see. Sympathizer on page 19. Okay, in addition to human and Cylon players, there may be a sympathizer inside the fleet. The UR sympathizer card represents a human or Cylon who wishes to side with the other team. It is only used in a 4 or 6 player game. A player who receives this card must immediately reveal it. If at least 1 resource is half full or lower, then the player is moved to the brig location. This card is then treated as a "you are not a Cylon" card. If every resource is more than half full, not in the red zone, then this player becomes a revealed Cylon player for the rest of the game and follows the game steps described under Revealed Cylon Player. This player may never activate the Cylon Fleet location or play Super Crisis card. I guess you would become a nerfed Cylon,
yes,
and then could give your other UR Cylon card to another player.
Yes.
Because it's an unrevealed loyalty card.
Yeah.
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 Please note they've also changed the resurrection ship now, so the resurrection ship is a hazardous location, meaning once you leave it, you cannot come back. But willingly, at least.
The resurrection ship?
At the Cylon fleet location at the top, and the action has now been changed to draw an extra super crisis.
Which one?
So at the top, at the very top of the Cylon fleet locations, on the right-hand side, the ship where you come back on is surrounded by the yellowish border. Just like the sick bay.
Oh yeah, action. Draw one super crisis card.
Mm-hmm. So before that was the location where you could pass off your old card and exchange your super crisis. Now you can just draw more, but once you leave, you can't go back because it's a hazardous location. Well, you can kind of, but you'd have to infiltrate the fleet and then die. Yeah, you have to be resurrected to be at the resurrection ship, basically.
So you could stay there for a few turns just gathering super crises before hopping over to
yes, but then you're
Caprica and then just throw them down at
yeah, then you spend a number of turns where you're not hurting the human players. So
yeah,
it's a gamble. Might be worth it.
You just reveal like on the first turn, and then just get like 3 of those.
Just like wait until the second half of the game, just building up super crisis.
Yeah, and just like then every turn of the second half, you just pop a super crisis.
I mean, it's a tactic.
I mean, yes, it's a method, I suppose.
Just need to get like the character that can shoot someone in the head, and then you leave immediately. People are like, what the fuck? You know. That might be a way to do it. Who knows? We'll see. Maybe if I become a Cylon, I'll do something creative. Just to try it out, you know? We certainly showed last time that Cylons at the fleet can do a lot of bad stuff to people.
Most certainly, yes.
So, it looks like we've only got the 4 of us.
Yep.
But I'm sure we can make this work.
Yeah. 25% that I'll be a Cylon this time.
Well,
I'll be right back and I'll be ready to roll for character and whatnot.
Just saying that 25% is not necessarily true, given someone might, if any of us decide to play Boomer or your character from last time, Sheep.
Yep.
We can have even more loyalty cards.
All loyalty cards. Shall we roll some dice to see who gets to pick first?
Well, man, I just stepped away what we can.
So come on, roll twice. We'll take the first one.
Yeah, we'll take the first result. So we've got... Well, I'm definitely going last in this current summary.
Or you would be going second if Manikai rolls highest.
Well, that's true.
We can probably start building the loyalty deck by that.
Yeah. Which...
Oh, there's new Cylons, I think.
Which we add the sympathizer in the second half, right?
Yeah. So, 1 Cylon and 7 your human. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah. 4, 5, 6, 7.
So what you were making in Sheep? The food thing?
I was making mashed potatoes and cordon bleu, but I added way too much water to my mashed potatoes, so I got a really weird, like, liquidy mashed potatoes.
You added over double the recommended water.
I know, so I just threw in more like mashed potato powder, and that was...
Doesn't quite balance out.
No.
I see. It might be a something.
You know, it was edible.
Then it works.
Chat is saying you just made a powdery potato soup.
Yeah. Oh, I hate potato soup so much.
I've never actually had a potato soup.
I never had potato soup.
Well, there's 2 kinds. Either you just have like cut up potatoes in the soup, or you have like basically really thin mashed potatoes. I think that's also a kind of soup.
I'm back.
Would you like to roll a dice to see if you'll see what order you go in?
Sure, have you guys done it?
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
You win.
Yep. You go first.
Oh, so I get to pick entirely.
Yep, you get to
Yeah.
pick from any color
That's
of your
new.
choice.
Wow. Well, who do I actually want to be then? Let's see. I like being the military leader. That was fun last time, but I feel like I should mix it up sometimes, you know?
Go with political leader.
I could, yeah. Become president. I don't really like Troy Foster. I would forget to use the power constantly. Gaius Bolter is good.
He's quite fun.
Everyone would suspect me constantly. Or Roslyn.
I mean, if you are okay with never having cards, she's good.
She doesn't look good. She seems like she's just there to take away the presidency from somebody.
Well, her main power, though, is amazing.
It is.
Religious visions.
When you draw a crisis card, draw 2 and choose 1. Yeah. And you can discard 1 card for a quick fix. Discharge your firearm, shoot somebody. Doesn't seem that useful.
If you think someone's
The
definitely
military leaders are the best ones to my untrained eye.
all the characters are useful in their own way. So.
Once we give myself it's of discarding the skill card.
The interesting thing about the quick fix ability of hers is very interesting. Because that basically allows her to patch up any skill check very reliably on her turn. For Callie, so that's interesting.
Well, I like the command authority of William Adana, though. That could really solve a super crisis as well. Everyone can spend everything to take all up afterwards.
Yep, though you might go over your hand and immediately have to discard.
Can't activate the Admiral's quarters either. Which is, you know.
You're an admiral who won't be able to activate the admiral's quarters.
I
Inspiration.
liked Soul Tai. He had good powers, I felt, but I have been that guy. There's Felix. Who's good with the FTL controls? So you can possibly jump quicker and not have to risk as much. You may take the Admiral title. If you're in the brig, you move immediately to command. Okay, so you can like let me a coup. I think I'm gonna go with him. He's new. I don't know him. I don't know the canon either, but he probably is some minor character. Who is trying to steal the Admiralty at some point. That's me. I can be Admiral if nobody else picks to be. I like being Admiral.
Okay.
I also think I'm somewhat good at it, honestly. Is that my spot to be? I think so.
I mean, you will be the admiral because we're 4 players. Nobody can pick a higher military leader.
Oh, that's good. Though my superpower becomes a little bit useless.
Well, you can still unbrig yourself.
It's true.
I guess. Although it doesn't make much sense. I will coup myself.
Well, if I've been thrown in the brig, then I can use that to get.
Oh yeah, if you were thrown in the brig, you wouldn't be the admiral.
It's true.
Yeah. So I could hop out if there's some.
And no, if you're the president, presidential pardon does not work on yourself in the brig because it says any other player. But so that then goes to me being the next player because Manakai was in the bottom list. Well, as I said, I'd be playing a support this time, so I have the choice of either Chief or Callie.
Also, you should probably lock the room, TDS. Just in case.
There you go. Random guy comes in and flips the board.
So, Chief or Callie? Do I play the new character, who's impulsive?
And shoots people.
I mean, I like quick fix, though. I don't like the shooting, but I like quick fix.
She gets so many different cards.
I know, right? Which is going to make me so suspicious.
You can cheat everything, yeah.
Although, to be fair, Felix Gator also gets all the cards.
It runs in the family.
I get a few, yeah.
But I think I'm going to... We haven't seen her in use yet, so I think I'm going to play Callie Tyrell.
You just want to kill people.
Having the power to shoot people is certainly useful. Like, oh, that guy can check if I'm silent. Bam! He's dead. Well, though that'd be pretty obvious reveal anyway.
Well, if someone gave me an executive order, I could shoot and then reveal.
That's true. Shoot the president and then reveal. Or shoot the president, become the president, and then use a quorum card to imprison the admiral.
Possibly. You know, I've also thought of as an option. Oh no, the enemies are here. I shoot the pilot, and they leave.
Yeah. Well, he could become another pilot, but.
One rule change worth noting in this version is that nukes no longer target a base star, they target a section. And if you look at the Emerald card, on an 8 they destroy every ship, including civilian ships.
And players.
And Vipers. And everything.
Yes, the power! I can nuke a... I mean...
There's also now a card that can build new nukes. Mm-hmm. So it's a risk 6 strengths card, so don't expect it very often.
Alright, you picked Isakawa. To be a president or a pilot.
I will be some of the presidents, but I just don't know which one. I'm between Gaius and Foster.
Foster certainly does a lot of quorum cards. I think her for being president is powerful. She's not as good, I think, if she's not president.
Which one are you thinking for Tory Foster?
And Gaius.
Tory Foster's biggest danger is as president. Oh no, it's not even actually. No, it's just current
player chooses.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so it's not as bad. But amoral can still be dangerous sometimes. But yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it was. Her influential action, I've seen it used before. I've never seen it be used that well.
Well, it's if you're fishing for something.
Yeah. Adaptable's nice though. I mean, adaptable is nice.
Adaptable's very nice. Just farm quorum cards.
Which I think a common thing, which is if someone's normal power is great, the other power might be meh.
But that Cylon detector is kind of nice.
Yeah, we have Cylon detectors. I like Tom Zarek's unconventional tactics action, which is once per game, lose 1 population to gain any other resource.
But I thought they pick a Foster because it's a new character, so...
Okay.
Go.
All the new people.
I mean, we could just have a whole party of new people. It's true.
Well, Sheep, are you going to be the combo breaker?
Yeah, actually. I don't even know who that last guy is, and we already have so much tactics.
We do have a
lot let's see.
I mean, pilots always get tactics, though.
It's true you're going to be the only piloting person, so...
And we're in a version where this could matter.
I think I'll be playing Starbuck.
You're playing the insubordinate again. Well,
oh yeah,
she's always here, but
and the best pilot.
I mean, technically, when it comes to just being a raw pilot, she is the best pilot. That's true.
She is the best pilot.
Well, in this case, we have President Tory Foster.
So many people got special powers.
We have Cag, Starbuck.
Right here.
And I suppose Admiral Felix.
Yeah.
Admiral Felix, you also get 2 nukes.
Yes, I do get 2 nukes. I love the nukes.
There you go. Whoops. There you go. They're over on the side of the board.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, one rule thing that we didn't mention in the damaged Viper stockpile, there's blue Vipers, which are Vipers Mark 7 compared to our Viper Mark 2s. They need to be repaired to be usable, but they are just super good. They need 1 higher die result to get damaged, and they can move twice.
Yeah, so whenever you move 1, you can move 2 squares, which is very nice of them.
We have a good amount of engineering too. Potentially.
Chat is suspicious of you, Malachi, because you're so excited to get nukes.
Oh, but nukes are so nice. Remember Civilization. It's just...
I remember the Civilization game. Do you remember Civilization, Sheep?
It was good.
I still remember our very first game.
It was the best one.
It was. Jesus.
Right, now let's see. We've got characters. We have... Let's go through. We have me, Callie. We have Tory Foster.
Mm-hmm.
We have Starbuck. What's Starbuck's normal name?
Kara. Kara
I
Frace.
should know because I played her last time, but... And then we have Felix.
Yes.
Yep, there's all our characters deployed.
Let's see, Kelly also starts in the hangar deck.
Apparently the FTL person do FTL control. So we can jump super fast.
Oh, that's
now.
true. He's the FTO operator.
Yeah, I can re-roll the die on if we lose population. So
This really says something about our chain of command that the FTL operator has become Admiral. We are absolutely in trouble here.
you know, that whole thing into the coup, it already happened, and we were part of it.
You've already cooed.
Right. Skill cards. Everyone except Manikai, draw your 3 starting skill cards.
Why don't I get to?
Because you're player 1, so you'll just draw your full hand on your turn.
Ah, okay.
Draw
Have
one
a
of
good play
these.
I had this disadvantage last time.
2 biotech.
It's not really a disadvantage, is it?
Also, we should probably draw loyalty cards,
Oh.
otherwise this game will become very weird.
The first one to reveal is the Cylon.
Okay, we don't have any special characters, so I think everyone just draw 1 loyalty card.
You haven't yet added the special card yet, have you?
No. I'll add that after everyone drew something. And Manikai.
Loyalty. I guess I'll take this one.
I'm happy to confirm I am not a Cylon.
Neither am I.
Nope, no silence. Good.
I need also my quorum card. Do I get it now?
You get 1 now, yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yes. President starts with 1 quorum card and then can gain more throughout the game.
Okay. Okay.
No, last time we wasted a bunch of resources early.
Well, I mean, actually, we got to the midway and we're doing pretty well at midway. So
It's true, but I'm just considering because last time I picked.
Remember, if we're doing too well, we'll get a second Cylon.
Oh, I just...
That sounds like something a Cylon would say.
One more important thing for the potential Cylons. Playing crisis cards via the Caprica location. Previously in the vanilla game, you skipped the prepare for jump thing on them. You no longer do that. So if you pick a crisis card which has a jump prep on it, the humans do get that jump prep.
But on the other hand, Caprica now lets you... I mean, you do get to pick 2 between 2 on there, so...
Yeah. The Caprica location is different.
They've modified a lot of locations, to be honest.
Did we? Well, I guess you guys never really activated that.
We did, but we only activated it to ever play our Super Crisis. We never used it for the other purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember that being a thing, like we never got to jump. Because so few crises.
Chat is wondering how the game would be if the Cylon decided to reveal on turn 1.
Yeah.
Which, it's not an optimal... I mean, it's not a dramatic strategy, but it's a method. The problem is it means the players can always trust each other then from the game on, which is dangerous.
Well, we should probably start, I think.
In which case, Admiral Felix, I would like to successfully welcome you after your reassignment of our structural command.
Yes, we had an airlock accident, and I am now Admiral.
Multiple, actually.
We have
commend you on your promotion, President.
Yeah, as unfortunately, the terminally ill previous president seems to have died.
Yeah, whoops. I guess we shouldn't talk about that anymore.
Would you like to
start by drawing
Yes.
my cards. How much do we have? We have plenty of green. Well, I'll take 1 of each.
A safe bet is to take 1 of each.
Yeah, I don't really know what we're gonna need. Well, that's interesting.
Also, by the way, Sheep, in response to what you just said, chat is now doing hashtag fake news.
I'm just looking at the succession with all expansions. Felix would be spot 12, so a lot of shit must have happened.
Yeah.
You have really changed this creator command.
Well, we're going to make it.
Scarily, Starbuck is next one for Admiral, by the way, which is terrifying.
So my ability here is mostly to. I don't want to do the nukes yet, even though I mean I don't know.
It might be a bit early
I don't
for
know,
nukes.
because there's nothing on the other board, but I feel like there's going to be more ships now than in the other game, like more enemies. So the nukes are more valuable to keep until there's like a lot.
Yeah, I think nukes are definitely more valuable.
I might just honestly just do some research.
You could. An option could be, since the base stars won't go away for good, you could just shoot the base star with like a normal with the ship's gun itself. Because we do have the power to shoot the base star with just the Galactica.
How much do I have to roll?
You have to roll, I think 5 to hit it. But it has free health, so
That's not bad. I think I'll do that.
You can do.
Does the damage remain if we jump away from it?
Yes, I believe.
Like,
wait, no.
With Galactica, you need a 5 or higher. Yeah.
Okay, it's 50-50.
That sounds
Viper
fine.
needs
Yeah, let's see. Does it keep the damage if we jump away, or does it repair?
I would assume it keeps it.
Fair question. Just to be sure.
Yeah, because I don't think we're actually gonna. I don't know. I mean, it seems like getting 3 free actions to actually destroy it. Can we attack it with Vipers?
Yes, but they require an 8, I believe. Because it's just so big.
Mm-hmm. Was there a resolution?
I'm having a look.
It doesn't say.
I presume we keep it.
Let's say yes. Yeah.
All right, I will try to shoot it and roll an 8.
Well, in which case you get to draw. So if you have a look, see where the base star is and the heavy fighters are on the left.
Yeah. There's like a little exploding base star.
I believe it's top.
Yeah, but you need the zigzaggy one.
The one at the very
top one.
The one at the very top underneath the.
Yeah.
And that is they can't launch. Yeah, it can't launch fighters, I believe now.
Okay, well I guess we'll just put it like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it has 1 damage and it can't launch fighters now.
I think that's a pretty good start.
That's a pretty good start.
Yeah. Crisis. There's a lot of them now. Is it shuffled? Has it been?
It should be shuffled.
Centurion Assault. Destroy 1 raptor and the current player. No, I don't want to be sent to sickbay. It launches fighters, which it doesn't. So that's good.
No fighters can be launched in this case.
No jump
useful.
though, which is sad. If I got sent to sickbay, would anyone be able to get me out? What's my turn?
I could.
Potentially, we might be able to get you out. Yes. Potentially.
And we could save the cards. It's only purple and red. I know we have a good amount of purple.
It would destroy a raptor, which is sad, but.
But in the last games, like they haven't been super useful. Scouting is good, but mostly they're used to be gambled away for like extra chances to get fuel.
Yeah, we'll also say I couldn't help much at all with this, despite being red.
While I could help with this, I want to save the card more than I'd want to play it, I think. So,
okay, well, I guess we will just fail it then. Destroy 1 raptor, and I will be in the sickbay. Hopefully,
we still have to draw a Destiny deck first.
Oh yeah, it could be Salt. It actually.
Well, no, because there could also be Strength 0 cards that trigger on us here.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Well,
does anyone want to add something? DDS.
No.
Tori.
No.
Me, no. Menakai?
No.
Okay, we have -4 and a 0. Skill check. If at least 3 strength in piloting, we don't.
No.
But if we had 3 strength in piloting, the current player could activate 1 unmanned Viper.
If we had known that, that would have been good. Well, actually, I don't know. We only have 2 piloting cards. Well, probably not even that.
We are very piloting weak.
Yeah. We might also need them. Alright, so I am sent to sickbay. And did we destroy one of these? Yeah.
Yep. I mean, as far as crises go, that's...
It's not the worst, but it doesn't really do much for us because we didn't get jump. So.
And meanwhile, we tried to launch... They tried to launch Raiders, but it can't. And that also does not advance the silent fleet track because there is still technically a base star here, so we don't actually cause a conflict. So nothing happens on their board.
Yeah.
So that's turnover. And I get now to draw my hand.
So we could be smart and shoot that base star one more time to hopefully disable like missiles.
I mean, we also might get crit and destroy it.
There.
And then it just sits there forever.
I mean, we could. I'm not sure how it works, but it sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
I can try to do it if I get out of here.
Out of curiosity, if I was to do something dice roller-ish, does anyone have anything that could help? What do you think?
Nope.
Depending on what it is.
Yes, depending on what you want to dice roll.
Okay. And Miss Foster, you said you could be able to get did you say you'd be able to get to the Fair Admiral out of the brig?
Yep.
Okay.
We should be careful with these kinds of questions because we all know we mean one specific kind of card. And that sort of goes against the rules.
I suppose.
So what are we allowed to ask?
I don't know. Just keep that in mind.
I'll go ahead for now then and move to the research lab. And then I'm not going to activate the research lab. I'm going to do another action. I'm going to play action from one of my cards in my hand. And I'm going to start us off with, even though we seem safe for now, it's never a bad thing to do. I want to scout for fuel. I get to roll a dice. If I roll 4 or higher, we get a fuel.
I can. I'm going to, before you roll, I will put down this. I like fuel.
If I roll a 2 or higher.
Yes.
We go up to 9 fuel.
That's nice.
And we don't lose a raptor.
And now, I take my crisis.
Let's try to end the game with all resources above maximum.
Noble goal, but I don't think. Oh.
So let's go check.
A rescue captain. We either lose one fuel, 1 morale, and gain a population, or we lose morale.
Oh no.
Precedent.
I mean, we don't need more people. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
It's a 1 morale. It's not that bad thing.
Now, last time we got screwed by that sort of attitude. But yes, I currently think that losing both fuel and food is worse.
Yeah.
You have more morale than we have those two.
Yeah. So
I mean,
would choose morale.
either way, we lose 1 in total.
Yeah, but we have more morale than we have both food and fuel.
That's true.
So it makes more sense to lose the morale.
So I just stepped away for a second. What we decided?
1 minus morale.
So we didn't rescue people.
Nope. They may
Too
most like
dangerous.
Cylon, so we don't even need to rescue them.
Enemy fighters move to the top left quadrant.
Okay.
Increase jump prep.
We get a jump track. Just so I know, when we jump and might lose population, the check is not to see if we jump.
It's to see
No,
if we lose
you
population.
always jump.
Okay, good. Otherwise, it would be bad risking it. But given that it's like a 50-50 and I get to roll twice, and people might be able to modify it, I don't think there's actually much risk involved in doing it.
They're basically
It can really, it's basically short half our way, almost.
because it's basically a case of once it reaches that when it reaches the -3, Galactica itself is ready to jump, but our civilian ships are not yet.
Not all of them, anyways.
You say with such a smile. Not all of them.
And on that note, your current chief engineer's turn is over.
Well, it's Tori Foster.
Oh,
Free politics cards. Talk about being focused on one area.
well, it's good. Like, she's the politic.
So what did I get? Oh, that's nice. Oh. Oh, that's nice. First thing first, I will move here. Then I will execute order our admiral off to sick bay. Get off! You're not sick.
I will then do that, and I will get back to what I was doing and shoot at that base star. For an 8.
Draw another damage token.
Yes, boss.
Well, it...
no, wrong one.
Oh.
That's not the right one.
Okay, well, that one. I don't know what that means.
That's just the blank damage.
Okay.
So it's 1 flat damage.
Yeah. Not the optimal solution to that, but it's a damage.
Yes. Now that is done, I shall draw a crisis. Let's see.
President chooses.
Uh,
Minus 1 morale, and the president must send someone to the brig.
so I would lose 5 cards.
Yes, you'll lose 5 cards.
I've heard that before.
It wasn't this one, though.
I mean, you'll lose 5 cards or go to the brig.
No, I was going to send somebody to the brig.
Oh.
But it's also
Wait.
1 morale.
Yeah. Could send yourself to the brig.
I will go to prison for...
Does that mean I would lose my title also?
Nope,
No,
only
not the-
only the president and CAG does.
Well, we would have to spend effort to get you out.
We would.
I shall discard 5 cards. I think I'm done.
It's not a brilliant choice, but...
It's not a bad choice also. There we go. And we got
Alright.
base
And
star.
Base Star launches missiles.
So, D8 roll?
D8, yep.
Galactica is hit. Please draw a damage token from the top right.
When they roll against us, we don't want to roll high, yeah?
Yeah, we want to roll low.
That is a food.
I've been confused by that last time.
As we blow up a section of our... The thing is, someone might steal strategic order if they're a Cylon.
Strategic order?
Not strategic order, strategic planning.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Though that's also a pretty stupid reveal.
I mean, if you plan to reveal, say, on the right after that, it's not bad.
I suppose if people don't have time to react to it.
And then also we got jump.
And jump prep.
That's all.
5 cards is rough, but as far as crises go, it was okay.
We got jump and we didn't really. I mean, we lost the food.
We lost the food, yeah. Okay.
So that's my turn.
Then it is my turn, and I get cards. I love cards. 2, 3, 4, and I'll pick up an engineering. Let's see. I mean, for now, I'll use one of our shitty Vipers, I think. But Kelly, if at any point you could repair some of those good ones, that'd be great.
That's certainly something I can work.
But I will launch myself. Where am I? Cat? No, stomach. And then I can one more action, which will be to go here.
Yeah.
And that is that. Crisis. Joe's bar. What a crisis. Pass, we gain a morale, okay?
That's
Oh,
pretty good.
Fail, we lose a morale, and I go to the break.
And there's many colors that are good for us. So purple is not one of them, sadly.
No, purple and red. I can't add much, but I think we should try to pass this.
Let's see. What is that? It's...
Yeah.
We need yellows, green, and blues.
I mean,
I can help.
I can do something, but not really help. I think that's all
Was it-
I can say with the cards I have.
Let's see, what's the difficulty here? 12. Yeah, I can help. No, I can
Okay, I will. Oh, no, I will. That's stupid. Yeah, I can actually help more than I thought because I actually didn't look at all my cards.
I cannot help at all.
Manika, you would be the first one to add things.
I mean, I would like this card to use it for something else, but you going to the brig is pretty bad.
And plus
And
one
gaining
morale.
morale. So I will help a tiny bit, but it's what I have, basically.
Okay. Kelly.
Okay. I'll try to help out of this. I want a good bar on the ship.
Somehow that's important, yeah.
I'll help build this bar.
I like how you if he doesn't like you, that guy Joe, you get thrown in the brig. It's pretty influential.
Maybe that's how you got your Admiral title.
I'm going to put in how much strength do you think I need to put into this?
I don't trust the Destiny deck mostly.
Destiny deck is in our favor here, but it's better not to risk it with something like this because we can actually gain a resource.
I guess it's also the brig situation. Okay, in that case, I'm going to put 4 cards.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, that was many cards. President.
I mean, I'm also impulsive. Remember, I can't put 1 card, and I have to put in more than. So you know.
That's true.
President.
I shall add nothing. I'm muted.
Nothing. I might have just not heard you. I will add 1 card to not get bricked. And 2 cards from the Destiny deck. Let's find out. +2. +4. +6. +7. +5. But I think you can at least be sure that I didn't add that one. +7. +11. +14. Nice.
You can thank me.
Destiny deck doing something good there too.
Yep.
Yeah,
and there
definitely.
are no more reds in the Destiny deck.
And we gain 1 morale. So overall, we're actually we're at net neutral resources so far.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
we have lost the food, but gained the fuel. I guess
Yeah.
that's
Fighters move and jump prep goes up.
So it's my turn now.
Yes.
Now I would ask you guys something, but I think that asking too much of what cards you have in your hand. However, I think it would be a good idea. Like, what's the die roll I need to do to jump now?
You'll automatically jump, but you'll need to roll a 7 or higher to avoid destroying parts of the ship.
7?
Mm-hmm.
That's a bit high.
It's a 7. It's a 7 or 8.
I get to roll it twice. The next one isn't that high.
This next one is also a 7 or an 8, but it was only risking 1 population.
Oh.
I don't think we should try jumping early.
Jumping too much too early does put our population at risk if a Cylon decides to start attacking it.
Yeah, I thought it was only like a 6.
No,
making my power significantly less.
It's a 7.
Good.
It's still useful, but it's a 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Also, if you look at the strategic planning in the discard pile, play before any die roll. So even if you re-roll, the strategic planning doesn't work anymore because it's a separate die roll.
Yeah, but you could do it again if you need to.
Yeah, you could use twice. Yeah, you could use 2 and boost both your die rolls.
It still gives a better chance. Anyway, I get to have cards. So if I get the right cards, maybe I can do it anyway.
Otherwise,
lots of politics.
If not, you still have the main gun of the ship.
I do. Man, I'm not. What's this? Huh. Okay. My special thing is I cannot.
By the way, chat has an explanation for what happened if we failed that, which is Starbuck starts a fight and gets sent to the brig.
I think that actually happened in the show.
In Joe's bar.
Probably, yeah.
Well, I did not get what I wanted, so I am going to shoot at the base star.
Okay. 5 or higher.
Another
Yep.
8. It is
Well,
dead now.
it doesn't matter what you roll, it's destroyed.
So it's destroyed forever, or?
Well, until another one gets built. But
Okay.
And that's much more likely in this version, I think.
the point is, if it gets built, it won't appear directly on our board, it will appear on the enemy board, so we'll have time.
Yep. Then we have a crisis, which is
Oh, we would have gotten heavy raiders, but we don't.
loss of
Well,
a
we
friend.
will, but not on this one.
I think I could discard 2 cards fine. I have some that I don't need that much.
I will say, I can't help.
Green and yellow are not my things.
Like, I have some that I don't need at all. But
I really cannot help.
Yeah, I don't know. Kelly, you would be the first one to add things.
I can't help.
President, can you add politic cards?
Nope.
no.
No.
No,
How
I
many
don't
cards do you
have any cards.
In fairness,
I
yeah,
have,
she discarded
Oh.
discarded down.
Oh,
so.
yeah, okay.
I have 2 cards and they are not well, good for this.
It's only you two have a lot of cards.
I've got none of those colors.
So really, it's up to me.
Yeah.
Do you want to avoid the loss of a friend?
Either I could lose 2 cards, or I could spend away more. So I'm not going to add anything to that.
Well, we still refer to Destiny deck.
I mean, now it
because-
could technically with the new card sizes.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, it's also because Type Zeros might come in that does stuff.
Trust Instincts. At the top, 2 cards from the Destiny deck face up into the skill check.
So we add 2 more Destiny
Okay.
deck cards.
We get another one of those, and another. Okay.
Alright.
So for now, we've got +1. Red tape. Discard all 5s and 6s.
So
which
this
we
is the
don't have yet.
6. So this is the 6 we've lost.
It's -3.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay, so we have Heavy Raiders, but there is no there's no base.
Yeah, that means Manikai roll a d8.
5.
That means we get a heavy raider in the northeast on the Cylon board. Northwest, even.
Best place it could be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always possible.
In addition, that means the Silent Fleet Tracker goes up by 1, doesn't it not? The pursuit
Yeah.
track. Which now means CAG must now place 1 civilian ship in an area that has no civilian ships.
I will play. Well, that's an easy choice. Place it right here.
Okay.
And then I gotta discard 2 cards. We also moved the jump track, if you guys haven't done that.
Yeah.
There's some of these weird ones that I don't need. Like this and this.
Don't want to trust your
Also,
instincts.
by the way, chat is suspecting that Malachi must clearly be a Cylon because he knew the weakness of that base star so well to roll 3 8s. Only a toaster could know it that well.
I'm being lucky.
A very lucky toaster.
Okay. Kelly.
I will begin to draw cards.
It's just gonna be impossible to count cards easily. There's so many different types.
Well, red is easy. Kind of. Red is easy.
Yeah. If there's ever 3 reds, then
Yeah.
but then there probably won't be, right?
Yeah.
Or knows. That's
Ooh, that's an interesting card. Okay. Well, this turn is going to be a very simple turn for me. I'm going to move to the hangar deck. And I'm going to repair 2 Super Vipers.
Ooh.
2 of them. Nice.
We repair up to 2 damaged Vipers.
There we go.
Can we repair them again if they get damaged?
Yeah, as long as they're not destroyed.
That is good.
And now I move on to Crisis, because my turn was very simple.
So I know that civilian ships don't disappear when we jump. Do Vipers?
Yes.
Yes, Vipers do, still.
The Vipers don't have FTL drives in them, but the civilian ships do.
Alright.
Training a rookie. The CAG chooses.
Well, the CAG chooses.
Activate 1 unmanned Viper, and then activate Raiders.
Or chooses 2 Vipers that are currently damaged and moves. I mean, I don't mind activating the Raiders, to be honest. On my turn, I'll escort both of these civilian ships, and that's probably fine then. Although, what do Raiders attack first? Do they?
They attack unarmed first.
Oh.
Or unmanned, sorry, first. Unmanned, then players, and then civilian. But you could move 1 Viper into
I mean,
yours.
we did just get more damage to the normal ones.
Yeah, I don't want to risk these civilians at all. If we get like a bunch of raid activations in a row, that would be annoying. So let's see.
CAG chooses what maneuver are you using?
Well, I'm going to take 2 of the repaired Vipers and damage them because my rookies are idiots.
Apparently.
They can't even launch.
Into the wall.
You give me more repair work!
I've airlocked all the good pilots.
Okay, and then we get a base star launches fighters. We don't have a base star, so roll a d8. 7.
So right in front of the Galactica.
Well, not Galactica, but soon.
Isn't that a base star you put there? Shouldn't it be like the little ships?
No, I believe because this is a base star launches something and there's no base stars.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
If it was just the Raider symbol, then we would just put Raiders in front.
Alright.
But there's now a base star waiting for us when we come back.
Yay.
Come back? We're never getting back.
Well, they'll probably catch up to us.
It's true. Do we move the fleet, jump track?
Nope.
Or is that not?
Oh, yeah,
no.
the enemy jump track, yes, actually.
Oh, yeah, we do. I'll do that.
Okay.
There you go.
And there's no... And Crisis is over. President Tory Foster.
Yay, finally more cards.
We've had sort of decent crises so far.
Yeah, they're not bad.
We haven't really had to spend a lot of cards, and we should have been able to hackle our way through them.
And there we go. I'm trying to be nice to the stream, so I'm keeping my hand mostly on the table.
I'm sort of pulling it up and down from below the screen.
I've got it on my second monitor.
For my action, I shall draw a quorum card. Yes, quorum card. There we go.
I got a nice spread of colours though.
Yeah.
I got decent too.
Got a distinctive lack of reds though.
Yeah.
I have so many.
That's good. It's probably something you want to hoard.
Oh yeah.
Have ready.
Because we can't protect you.
To be commanded to do double, like.
I mean, I could play this one. It's not bad. Yeah, why not? I shall play. I can play it right now.
Yeah, you can either draw 2 or draw 1 and play 1.
Yeah, I shall play 1.
Speech.
And before I do my amazing speech, I shall make it easier for myself.
Oh.
You spent time pre-writing your speech, you do it off the fly.
Yes.
It does make sense that a politician would write the speech before having it.
So,
Nonsense.
oh, hi. Damn it.
Unfortunately, your audience was all drunk at the bar.
Yeah, it was a very good bar. Here, if you don't go, you get thrown in prison.
But since you used the action on the quorum card, your ability also triggers, and you can draw 2 cards.
You can be of any color, yeah?
Yeah.
This is where they pick up red suspiciously.
I
I
want
don't
to
think
pick up
it'd be a
red
bad
because
idea.
there's only one red. Because I don't think it's now a big deal. So I shall take 2. Let me see.
It makes more sense to take something that's immediately useful.
It's true, because red is not always immediately useful. If you pick up like an evasive move, it's useful, but otherwise.
I shall take 2 greens. That should be.
That makes sense.
And then I shall.
It is the one that has the executive order, which is
Yes.
great use.
I see the president's entire game is going to be executive orders and presidential business.
Hey, I
Or
mean,
something else.
with her ability, there's not a bad place to be.
And then this one.
Cylon tracking device.
Yes.
Destroy Raptor.
Ooh. That is a bad failure.
Would be pretty bad.
It would give us a second base star, and it would mean that the civilian ships appear behind. We have 2 more civilian ships on the board to deal with.
Oh yeah, that's one more thing worth noting. Like on the Cylon fleet board, well, if we get a thing like base star launches fighters while we don't have a base star, and we would place a base star on the Cylon fleet board instead, if there's already 2 base stars on the board, we get an attack instead.
So you just jump.
Yeah, because basically, if we run out of base stars or run out of fighters in the box, then you just deploy instead.
Okay, so having 2 base stars in the game is actually also really bad.
Yeah, because once there are 2 in the game, it means they'll just be able to launch through on the first time that says base star appears.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, let's see. However, there are currently no more base stars available to place. So the current player instead finds the highest numbered Cylon space area that contains at least 1 base star, and puts all the ships from that area.
And in this case, both base stars
So
will be in the
not the whole-
same
not the
area, so both base stars will come through at once.
Not the whole space, though.
No, not all of it, just
if,
the area.
If 2 base stars is at one place, I'll nuke it.
No, that's fair. But this would put a second base star in the same place.
But yeah. Let's see.
We game that? Get rid of both of them.
I mean, all of these are my colors, so I can and sort of want to help a lot.
You're the first one.
I will put in. Let's see. It's a 10. I will put in 3 cards. Actually, let's make it 4. There you go.
All right. Well. Okay. I will really don't want that bad thing to happen here. So I will add a skill card.
Okay. Kelly.
Well, I don't get the choice of adding only 1. I have to either 2 in or none in. Or more, but I think I'll put 2 cards in.
That's quite a lot.
And I think I helped out a moderate amount with that.
And Tori.
A moderate to large amount, even.
But the new card sizes, there's just so much big chances that you randomly.
Yeah, but there's only 1 of those per hand right now.
I think we're pretty good for this one.
I shall not add anything. I think we're good.
Yeah. Okay. 2 cards from the Destiny deck.
Which is empty.
-4. +1. Plus -1 total. That's a 0.
It's a 0 that doubles all engineering cards.
Ooh, so we're at actually 3 becomes 6, so we're +2, +4, +6, +8, +12, and Okay, that would just be if we were below the thing. But since we did in fact succeed, this doesn't do anything. That's actually a really nice card. But yeah, we succeed because we've got, let's see, that's 6, 10,
12?
16 plus versus 4 minus for 12.
Double counting.
Just
double counting.
yeah. Established networks is a really nice engineering card.
Good.
It's good. Even
Alright,
though
so-
networks are a bad idea.
Yeah, it kind of breaks the because in-game law says to never establish networks.
I mean, the thing is, networks are useful. They're just vulnerable.
While you guys activate those, I just quick. I'll be right back.
Raiders go, and that's it.
Please draw cards, CAG.
My turn. 1, 2, 1.
Part of me feels like the Pegasus. We can get the captain of the Pegasus. 'Cause I feel lonely. I'm the only person without a title.
Yeah. Let's see.
Madam President, can you hand me a title at some point?
Let's see. I will do my CAG action here once per turn. If you're piloting a Viper, which I am, I may activate 1 unmanned Viper. I'll get a buddy over here. Actually,
You could just escort that one off this map.
oh, that's a fair point. Yeah, I'll activate the unmanned Viper to the south, escort the civilian away. Then I still have my 2 actions.
Yep.
Which I think I will just both use to escort these other 2. Bam and bam.
As our expert pilot spends her entire turn dealing with civilians. Ugh.
Yeah. Ugh.
Imagine she's not enjoying it.
After that, I get to shoot raiders. Next turn, maybe.
Maybe.
Crisis.
I mean, we might just run away from the raiders right now.
Well, they'll come back. I'll wait for them here. Okay.
Well, they're going to shoot you before you run away.
Play the crisis. The passage. Current player chooses. If we pass, we increase the jump prep check. If we fail, we destroy 2 civilian ships. Ooh.
Interesting note, by the way, if we pass this, the jump preparation goes, and they don't even shoot you first. We just leave immediately.
Would we then get like a jump and then jump?
Basically,
We
go.
could get
Yeah, we get both
2 from
jump
this.
I feel like the ore is safer. It's a 14 difficulty.
Yeah, 14 is a lot, and I have enough cards that I don't really mind being in the sick bay if I have to.
And I've already used what my most useful cards for this check already.
I could help a decent amount. I will say. I'll gotta get new cards soon.
You know what? I will take the dice roll, and I will plan this dice roll.
50-50.
Yeah.
4.
So I need a 4.
No, you need a 5. It's 6 or
Need a
lower.
5 or higher.
Right.
Let's see, 6 or lower.
Lower.
I rolled an 8. Nothing happens.
You're good.
Didn't even need to plan.
The enemy's going to
Just
shoot
make
you.
it. They will. That's true.
That happens
So-
before we get jump track.
Yep.
Yes. So first one is a miss. Second one
You'll be
would
down.
be a hit. Except I will evade.
-2.
Hopefully. 4
Misses.
Miss. Good.
Just barely.
And last one
Misses.
is also a miss. Good.
And then we warp.
Phew. So I will be in the hangar bay. This guy will be in the reserve.
I've moved the enemies back onto their fleet.
I will
Okay.
grab 2 destinations. I didn't actually get to scout here, which I was planning to do.
As the FTL operator's in the gun room and suddenly hears the FTL engines go off.
Alright. Well, there's a clear winner here.
All hands on
Winner,
deck.
We will go
the
to a
planet
air
of
planet
death.
to get 2 movement and lose 2 fuel.
Not bad.
Yep, we have a decent amount of fuel.
I'm glad I scouted.
That's true. That's true.
And the warp goes through. And that ends your turn.
Sure does.
Also, no,
Also,
we've got a nice clean board with no civilians.
if someone were to give me like the possibility to act, I could start my turn in space and get my actions.
I can take a hint.
The question is, what else would you do?
Get my cards and then we'll see. And I will keep taking. Now I have 5. I have 10, so that's my hint. Yeah. Getting you to space. I guess you have some plan for what you would do there.
I can use my actions.
All right. You will also get to have cards, so I will give you an order to get out and get in a
Super Viper.
Also,
I love
action. Also, I love what's going to happen. You're going to go out with your first action, which then gives you a second action, so you now have a third.
So many actions.
You can then activate your CAG ability. You can activate your CAG ability then if you want. Which lets you deploy a normal paper.
That's true. Well, let's do this first. So I get one more action from launching, which in the Super Viper I can move twice, but once is fine because I want to be here. I'll use my CAG ability to launch an unmanned... I guess I'll launch the second Super Viper.
Okay. And then you get refunded another action.
And then I get one more action, yeah.
So you get 4 actions this turn.
Launch a scout.
And it's not even your turn.
Yeah.
So congrats, Malachi. Your 1 action got turned into 4.
And because I might as well, I think...
What kind of complex orders is the Admiral giving?
I will make a strategically planned scouting mission as per the Admiral's orders.
I mean, really, I hear that this is not really what I ordered. Because I know that Kara is insubordinate.
Yeah.
So I just say, like, do something. And she's like, yes. Oh, wait, no, that didn't make... I say, Kara, you're on leave. Like, no, I'm not.
Well, maybe the strategic planning was overkill. Let's find out. No, it was not. Okay, good.
Destination or crisis?
I think I'll do...
We would lose best.
I think I'll do destination. Those tend to be important.
She doesn't trust the captain, so she's scouting herself.
Well, she's in the fleet. She's doing her job here. I was gonna do it, but basically now she's doing it for me. So.
Well, the thing is, if you do it, then you can know if what sheep put back and know if it's good or not.
I mean, most of the destinations are so average that either way it could be interpreted however.
Yeah. I mean, I only see it if he leaves it on top.
That's true.
I'll leave this on top, and you'll see what I mean.
Sure. I mean, the one we got now is very average.
Yeah. I think the one we got right now is one of the bad ones, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you lose 2 of the same thing.
Mm.
But we did have one more fuel than maximum, so that was fine. But yeah, that's all the orders done.
It returns to the Admiral's turn, who must now draw a crisis.
Oh yeah, it's my turn. Legendary discovery.
Well, we gain +1 distance if we pass.
I think we should pass this.
Yeah. I may have just had my turn, which means I won't get any cards for a while, but I can help a lot with
I
this.
can't help very much. I can help, but not by much.
I can help a good deal.
I can help some.
Actually, before we play cards, then, since we're going to do this.
Okay.
I'm investigating this committee.
Yeah.
That's a good move. I like that.
Well, I guess you get to also be the first one to add cards.
I will add 2 cards.
Well, face up. Can't cheat your own skill check. Okay. Put these over here.
2 level 1 scouts.
Then
We
we
know
have
we have 2.
President.
You probably want to get over the amount here, if possible, just to be sure we get it.
Yeah, we're gonna put in the newly shuffled Destiny deck.
The loss is not too bad, but the winning is just very valuable.
At least, speak. Yes. So, here's 1.
That's a big one.
Right now we're up to 7.
I don't think that will happen. And I don't think we need more Destiny, so... Yeah, that's all.
Okay. I will put in 1, 2, 3.
7 plus 7 brings up to 14. 1 for 14. For 15. 15.
I almost don't need to add anything, but I'm going to anyway, because I have a bunch. I have a bunch of cards that I don't feel I'm going to need, and I feel like we don't want to. So that one and that one.
Okay.
15, 17, 19.
We have that puts it to 18. Puts it to 17. We succeed.
Not overkill by that much.
No. Good.
Then we get to have it over there, and base star launches,
3 raiders on the main map,
which we can't do.
but they launch it on their end.
No.
Do they?
Yes, because there is a. I believe so. They have a base. I don't know. Let's double check.
When either of these icons is resolved, if there are no base stars on the main game board, place 1 base star on the Cylon fleet game
Okay,
board.
roll a d8.
Oh.
In position 4, which is right in front of our left entrance.
Yeah, bottom left.
In addition, the pursuit tracker goes up by 1. CAG, you're required to place 2 civilian ships in locations that do not have any civilian ships.
You can probably get
Well,
These cannot be in the same location.
Well, one of the civilian ships I just escorted away has become my fan and wants to follow me. And the other one will be down there.
I see what you're going to do on your turn.
Yep.
Yep. All right. All in all, that was a great crisis to get.
I guess I'll begin drawing cards.
Also, Dark, I'm not yet giving you a title. I'm not don't trust you enough.
No.
What title?
I just think I got lonely because I'm the only person without a title.
Ah.
So I was hoping the president can be one of the president titles.
Yeah.
There's loads of president subtitles.
Yeah. No, yeah.
And that playing that comedy was pretty good.
Okay. I played the investigative committee and they put all those cards face up so we couldn't get spiked.
Ah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But let's see. I think I'm going to just
You could go to the weapons control and shoot Felix.
It's true. I could walk up to him and shoot him with my gun. I'm making
Take over the Admiralty.
I'm going to do a coup now.
You see, that's why I'm in space.
Who is today?
I can't-
We stop.
I don't know. Does my ability say I have to be in the same area as the person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it? Oh yeah. Correct.
Don't worry. I'll just wait for you to land, sheep.
Just wait for me in the hangar bay.
Speaking of waiting in the hangar bay,
Yeah. What to say? That's literally what's happening.
I'm going to play the repair card to pair 2 more Super Vipers.
Yay, Super Vipers. Oh,
It gives the engineering people something to do early on,
yeah.
and it gives us something to counter the increased fleet.
And that's my entire turn. Time for crisis. Oh, my first skill check on my one, which is set a trap. Current chain of pieces. We either So it's either a skill check, which on a dice roll places the Centurion boarding party, or
bad.
a skill check, which places the Centurion boarding party.
That's really bad. Greens and pubs.
I can somewhat help with this.
I can somewhat help.
I have one card.
I can help somewhat.
What difficulty is this?
I mean,
10.
Because I also have my quick fix, meaning if we do the skill check, I can pull one card that's negative out of it.
Oh, yeah.
So if we get like a big negative, I can just pull that straight out.
I think it's worth it. I've never seen what happens when you have a boarding party, but you guys always react really strongly. So
It's mostly because it's a countdown towards doom, which we can't predict necessarily. So,
it'll be very early loss.
and I don't know if anyone can help with the dice rolls. I can't really ask directly if anyone can help with the dice
It would be really funny if we lost and then realized we didn't even have a Cylon yet.
Mm-hmm.
So
humanity failed because they.
GDS?
All right, let's try and do the check. I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, okay. We're going to try and do the skill check. Which means first one to add cards will be Tory Foster.
I shall
The about to be turn admiral or president.
3.
I'm not going to add any. I have one card.
I am going to add. I mean, my maximum amount of 3.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and play 2 cards.
Right, 2 from the Destiny. See what we got. +2, +3, +5. That's engineering's count double.
All right.
+6, +8. That's a good one. +10, I believe. Let's see, 3, 5, 6, 10. Yeah. 11 and 14. No bad ones.
We pass and Raiders move. I guess.
I don't need to use quick fix because nothing happens.
No jump track.
Since raiders can't move,
We first place down a raider in a location. What is number of raiders? I don't know which.
Yeah, I'm just looking. If there are no raiders or base stars on the main board, place 1 raider on the Cylon fleet game. So give me a D8.
We place the entire one, which is at the front.
It's on the right side with all the other. No, it's at the back.
Oh yeah.
And then all of it warps in.
They sure do.
Raiders contact.
What? Raiders contact?
That's what it's actually called at this moment. It's called a Raiders contact.
Oh, that's what it says in the chat.
Wow.
See, I told you my buddies would appear right there. I'm not worried though.
No jump prep.
Super Viper. Although I don't have any cards.
This could get dangerous.
Well, I have 1 card, but still.
President Tory Foster, please take the deck.
Yes, time to get me some parts. No.
Our card situation is looking pretty dire, I'm going to be honest.
I don't have a lot. Well, I have a lot of things that are not very useful.
Are these star like Centurion? What are the big things called?
The Centurion's the boarding party.
Boarding party. Oh, okay. That's not that useful.
Which you can have up to four enemy boarding parties on the board. If you have 4 of them on the ship at once, you're screwed.
Probably, yeah.
Because there's no way you're going to kill them all.
Something that can fix it.
Because they can only be killed on a dice roll of 7 or 8, I think.
But anyways, I shall draw a quorum card.
Makes sense. Fix the
Give me
card
like-
situation.
So you make 4 of them in a row.
Huh.
So yes, you may now play any quorum card in your hand or draw another quorum card.
This is where he breaks me.
Or breaks the pilot.
Yeah, I'm the pilot. Hello.
Oh yes. I'm used to being the admiral. I remember.
But I'm the admiral.
Could break the admiral.
That would be
I've been nuking
useful.
stuff.
We then have Admiral Cag Starbuck, which is terrifying.
Do I want to play that?
Because Starbuck's technically the next military command.
I shall draw another quorum card.
Okay. A simple turn, just building up a collection.
Yes.
A lot of them are very situational. I say from seeing sheep play them.
And now I get crisis time. Yes.
Riots!
Oh.
Admiral, there are riots. Do we blow up their ship, or do we appease them?
Yeah, I mean, what do we have? Population, fuel, or fuel morale? I mean, that's gotta be population. Most of them.
What was that?
So I guess we blow them up. Yeah.
Population and fuel?
Yeah, old loyalists angry without change of regime.
So population and fuel?
Yeah.
Kaboom!
We got a whole ton of raiders.
Do each base style
Each
launch?
base star launch is free.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, you know those nukes you really like?
I know them.
Did you move free to both of them?
Yep.
So yeah, that's a lot of things to not very many civilian ships.
I mean, having not many civilian ships out is good.
Yes, but it's kind of a worrying thing of, you know, there's not a whole lot standing between them and attacking Galactica itself. Limited, they need an 8 to hit Galactica.
I mean, they'll have to have a lot of activations to actually go.
Yeah. You know, I got this. Don't worry.
I'm sure. Speaking of which, Starbuck, please draw your card.
Well, if you want to give me extra actions, I think I could make great use of them.
You already have 2.
I need more though. All the actions.
Plus, I've been kind of fixing your Vipers, which you blew up.
I'll draw leadership.
Might want to deploy a few more of those.
Yes.
True, you could
Let's see.
you could deploy 1.
So I'll deploy 1 as my CAG action first of all.
Because your other choice of CAG action would be like escort that civilian ship off the board.
I think I can do that later. I think I can do that later. So that was my CAG action. For my 2 actual actions, first one will be maximum firepower.
So CAC gets an action that's just like a free one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You basically
Once per turn, if I'm piloting a Viper, I may activate 1 unmanned Viper and then take another action. So it's basically a free action to do something with an unmanned Viper.
Basically, since they are leader of the squad, they're basically ordering, you know, the squad of fighters around.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 attacks against these 4 raiders. No, I think. Let's see, what do I need? I need...
I'll scroll down.
I need 3.
That's correct.
3's good.
Yep, it's just a 1 or 2 misses.
1. That's another hit, and a miss.
Well, 3 are down.
Destroy.
Yeah, the rest
Which you can either shoot at, maximum firepower again, or escort.
Might overkill.
I think destroying is more valuable than escorting.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff there now.
Sort of have to cut down on the stuff. I'll do 1 more attack as my other action. Yes.
You just barely hit it.
Very good. And that is my turn. I think that was valuable enough.
Please go ahead and please roll a crisis.
Cylon accusations.
Current players in the brig.
Well, we don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I would rather
Kind of
not like to be bricked.
No.
And also raiders activated. So, yeah.
I could do
Oh,
this
that's
alone.
choice. You guys, do you feel like you could help a lot? Some of you.
Yeah, I can help a lot.
Yeah, but you also just drew cards, so it would be better if someone who draws cards in the near future helps a lot.
Well,
because then I would. I mean, I'm almost gonna draw cards now.
Straight after this.
I don't know. Guys. I have a big choice of yours.
I either help a little bit or I help a lot.
I can help a good chunk myself.
All right. Well, it sounds like it's a good time for this then.
Okay.
An investigative committee. All skill cards are played.
Okay.
It would be you putting in things first then, Manikai.
Yep. And I sadly don't have much else, but it seems like everyone else has, so I will put in that's it.
1. Okay. Kelly.
Okay. Okay. Tori, do you feel you'll be playing do you feel you'll be playing a lot of cards, or just some really strong ones? Because you'll be helping a lot.
A lot of cards.
Okay.
Also, if Manakai wants, like, when his turn, he can like order me, and I can deal some of these ships, and get like more cards that way also.
I could do that. Well, actually, I don't know if I could do that. Maybe. Who knows?
In which case, I'm going to go ahead and play this. And, since I have to play a second card, unfortunately, we have red tape.
Okay.
Alright. I guess you have to play a second one.
So don't play any 5 or 6 strength.
Yeah, sure.
And there you go.
Now, let's see how many we have. We have
3.
3.
I know we're at 3.
Okay.
At least it cuts off the danger of big, like...
We can't get 5 or 6 red cards, for example.
Yeah.
So this will be 5. This will make it 7. This will make it 8. And she, will you be playing?
I will certainly be playing cards to not get brigged.
Yeah.
This will make it 9. Sure.
9. Okay. I will play.
How much yellow? I guess we do have a little yellow.
I get a
I'll
lot of
play
yellow.
This one.
Which is
Let's
also
see,
fitting
we
with the
are
red
at
tape all
3,
about him.
5, 7, 8, 9. So many consolidate powers. I think it's only consolidate powers right now.
Yep.
And a little bit of red tape.
3, 5, 7, 8, 9. That will make it 13. I'll play like another scout. Why not?
So 14, is that? Or...
That should be 14, yeah.
Okay. And then we add 2 from Destiny.
That is a 16. And that is a 13. Good.
13,
bricked.
13 and some red tape. Perfect.
Okay, Raiders activate. So they go here. They will actually
bottom
go
tile.
south. Yeah. And
Not too bad.
Comedy was good because if I were brigged, I mean, there's many Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Admiral, the enemy's here!
I will stop by drawing my cards. Oh.
I mean, certainly not... Let's see. I mean, if anyone felt nuke-tastic, I mean, the bottom tile was not the worst one at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I feel like I need to do something flashy at some point, because if I were one of you at this point, I would suspect me. All of you have done good things, and I just did the things that were obvious so far.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now you say it.
Well, you know, the president was too busy looking at her quorum cards.
Yeah, I'm still tired today, but it has been noticed. Nothing concrete though. on anybody really. It seems to be pretty good right now. Besides, I don't know. Even if sheep is the Cylon, I don't know. Last time we bricked them and it went super bad, I feel like right now he's at least doing something good. And as long as people are doing something good...
And it's fine, if sheep is the Cylon, I can just shoot them later.
Go to the brick and shoot
Good
him.
point.
No need for a brick skill check if I just walk up and gun them.
I would like to
But
be
he's in
that, but I
space.
can't. Yeah, I think nuking here is the option. What do I need to roll?
If we look at your card,
Oh, it has been. Oh yeah, it says there now. Okay. Let's try destroy base star. All right. Well, I shall shoot at that. The obvious one, basically.
the bottom left.
Yeah.
You destroy
my God,
absolutely everything!
Get
Bam.
fucked. Step back there.
You like singe the side of the Admiral quarters while you're at it.
So, Cora, how flashy can you be?
As flashy as a nuke.
Well, I mean, that dealt with the nuke situation.
Does nuking a player count as execution?
No, they just get sent to sickbay.
No.
Sadly.
But yes, you could, for example, strategic planning and then nuke a player.
Was it heavy? You know?
Or you could not.
Anyway, your turn is over.
I mean, I can now because that's my turn.
To draw a crisis.
Yeah. Crisis.
Also, by the way, chat is noticing your ridiculous level of dice rolling in this game.
Yeah. Last game I remember having pretty good dice roll.
Admiral,
Hidden explosives. Destroy one raptor and sickbay or lose morale. We're doing fine morale. I don't want to be in sickbay. We have more important shit right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna lose some morale and activate raiders, which is not great, but we're gonna get a jump, and I'm happy.
Well, Raiders are fighting Super Vipers. So I think current player should roll for the
yeah, it's
Raiders.
current player roll dice. So,
Are you sure you want me to?
it's the fair way of doing it.
Well, one
Miss. Hit.
damage though.
Wait, let me look at my... no. Super Viper. Survive.
Again.
Destroyed.
Probably should
told
have
you
seen that
guys.
coming.
Do you have another evasion?
No, I don't.
And the last one. Oh.
Destroyed.
Fuck's sake, Menekai.
Hey, okay, like I feel like I've still done more good than bad.
Yes, you have. But this
So,
I guess
Malachi, your ridiculous dice rolling
I guess-
continues, but now for the enemy team.
Felix really hates ships, just in general. It's like, God fucking damn, it's so cluttered outside my window. Get rid of all of it. Well, I guess take the silence.
That's half of our good Vipers just destroyed permanently.
So, one moment. So everyone suddenly gets a bleep from their communicators. When you check it, it's Callie screaming from the engineering bay.
No, my Vipers.
I just fixed those.
Looking at my like big dust cloud of a destroyed base star and a bunch of raiders. Like, oh.
Clearly, what happens to your nuke was so strong you hit some of our own fighters.
And we get a jump trip.
And we get a jump prep. Yes.
Alright.
Sheep, don't lose the rest of our Vipers. We're running out.
Yeah, it might be a point to like repair the 2 damaged ones too. Just to not at some point run out of them.
I will draw my cards.
I've not rolled like below 4. Roll.
That was not the hand draw I wanted. Ugh.
So
Right. Well, in which case, let me patch up these things.
So there's no way to get them back if they're destroyed?
The only way to get them back is some very rare events.
Okay.
There's no reliable way to get them back once they've been destroyed. They're just balls of fire now. But I have repaired all the remaining Vipers as good as we can. As I move into my crisis already. Simple turn. The engineer doing their job.
I'm just.
There's
being
an unexpected
quiet because I'm
reunion.
sad.
No effect or loss for. You must discard your entire hand. That's a lot of cards.
I can't tell much with this, and also, actually, this is really bad because it activates raiders.
Which is going to destroy civilian triggers, yes.
We can't do anything about that.
I could, but I'm wondering if it's worth.
Oh,
it.
you can activate your secret destiny.
Oh. Well. Might be a good time.
It would save a civilian ship, potentially. Potentially. It would stop me losing 7 cards. Outright.
Or we could still pass the skill check.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I think it's too early. Population is also one of our best ones, and ships are usually population.
Now, I like that you brought it up, but I'm really unsure if this makes me think less of you being a Cylon.
I know, all my choices.
Like, the morale loss right now would be fine. It's that whole, like...
I would discard 7 cards.
Yeah, by skipping one of these, we could potentially save a lot.
I mean, we just get a different crisis, which might also activate raiders, and might be worse.
It's true.
It's true. When in the future do you see using otherwise?
When we have
Next
one resource...
Next jump, there's a... If you're not a Cylon, there is a 25% chance to leave. So I feel like using your power while you're in the human team is a good thing.
I mean, we're assuming they're on the human team right now.
Yeah, okay, fuck it. I'll use my secret destiny. My destiny will be that Soul Tai does not meet his wife.
Okay, so you want me to draw another card?
That's the thing that happened in the show. I believe it was his wife or like his mother-in-law, someone terrible.
Her name is Ellen Tai, so I.
Okay, so confirming you want me to draw one more card?
Yes. Draw another crisis, and this one is...
We've got an unidentified ship, which is better, actually.
No activation, yeah.
Okay.
Launching more raiders, but I might be able to take care of that.
With another nuke.
I mean...
The first person to put cards in is Tori Foster.
Yeah, we don't have a choice here. The population's not too bad, though.
I can't really hurt much, but I sort of...
Okay.
I sort of one, only one.
I will add 1 as well. Malachi.
I will add 2.
DDS?
Unfortunately, I can't only add 1, so I'm adding 2.
Okay. Destiny. 1, 2. Let's see what's happening. +3. +5. +6. That's a good one. Let's see, we were at +6, +11. That's another good one. +14. +15.
Did we have 3? We did have 3 red, so
yeah.
Here I can activate a Viper.
You should.
Okay, in which case I think I'm going to deploy a Viper out into the space to the south.
Do we want to keep the super one?
I'm going to choose to deploy a normal Viper. I want to save the Super Viper in case she blows up his current one, so he has another one to fly out in.
Yeah, I sort of want to have one to fly around in because they're great.
Then Base Star launches 3 raiders.
Sure does.
Yes, they do.
Raiders everywhere. They're sort of looking that way.
At least that off-board fleet thing is not counting up while this happens.
Yeah.
Right now, it's certainly manageable.
Yeah, it's kind of basically that mechanic is mostly for, okay, so you've completely cleared your board. We'll begin the countdown.
Like that heavy
Okay.
sitting there.
Yeah.
But also, but yeah, that's that. Once again, I have not activated my quick fix power yet. Not had to. Move on.
Tori.
Time to look at some cards. So much yellow.
I mean, you are a politician and only a politician.
Oh my fucking god, how many cards I have? 9, okay. Then I will draw a quorum card. Not super crisis, quorum card.
I'm just noting the only person below, for example, Tory Foster in CAG succession is a terminally ill person.
Yeah.
There's also like a peace person, I imagine.
I shall keep it.
In a 4-player game, though, like it's natural that you would get to the bottom of these lists. There's not a lot of people to actually be there.
I mean, Laura Rosling's at the bottom of 2 of these lists, so is basically Tory Foster. So if either of them become Admiral or CAG, we've got a problem.
Yeah.
I shall then play this and destroy the 3 raiders next to the civilian ship, just in case.
Oh.
Okay. With brutal force, you destroy 3 raiders.
Yes.
Roll a 2 or less. So 1 or 2. Okay. Let's see.
I need to roll
Yep.
also?
Yeah. We might lose a population.
Uh-oh. I don't have anything after that, so...
Nope.
Oh, we're good.
Then discard the card.
Oh.
I like that card.
That's a quorum card, correct? Did you take your ability of using a quorum card?
Not yet. How many cards? 2 cards.
2.
I shall take 2 purple. Oh, I'm at 11. So I'm over my limit. But now it's time for the crisis. And
Admiral chooses 2 population, 1 morale, place based on front of Galactica. Okay. The 2 population wouldn't be so bad, but I do plan to nuke the front spot.
So you're nuking the front spot with 2 base stars and a chance to hitting both of them.
Destroy, like a lot of stuff, but it's a risk. And there's 3 civilian ships. They're not in danger right now, though.
Yeah, those 3 civilian ships will be with Kara at the back.
Get rid of them.
I feel like if you're going to nuke anyways, the second option with only 1
Only
lost
one
resource might be
stand.
the best one.
Yeah. I don't know if that makes me want to do it more or less. Who says that?
Well-
We do have less morale. We have.
Well, Admiral, make a decision. Are we rescuing the fleet?
No, I like nuking stuff. We'll lose a morale.
All right, we lose 1 morale. Sheep, please deploy the enemy fighters.
So we get base star, 3 raiders.
The base does never move, right?
They never move.
No, they don't.
Alright.
And how many civilian ships?
3 arrive next to you.
Hello.
And now we immediately activate enemy raiders.
The 3 of them move away.
All of them move.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, Kara, I think you have your
Yeah.
your show-off moment.
I mean, you know what? I know I get many actions, but
This is ridiculous.
more actions would be good.
The bright side, you get to move twice with one movement.
Yeah, but I don't want to rush into all those fighters.
You could rush in and then take 2 shots on them.
did we do a jump also?
No, I could rush in and take 1 shot.
Yes,
Oh
we
no,
also
wait.
get
You have a movement and 2 actions.
we also get a jump preparation.
Oh yeah, jump prep.
Yeah, so you would get to move and take 2 shots.
Okay. Is it my turn then?
Yeah, it's now your turn.
Draw cards.
Well, let me see how my reds look.
Were you over your card limit?
I was.
Okay, you
That's
took care
why.
of it.
Yes.
And leadership or engineering? I'll keep picking leadership. Oh. You know what I said about flashy moves? I will take my move to move twice, thanks to the Super Viper. Then I'll play this card, because Starbuck is the best of the best.
Oh.
Before I make an attack, I instead roll a die and destroy that many raiders. So on a 6, I destroy all of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Boom.
Now you still have one more action. I recommend using your CAG action.
Well, I would use my CAG action with this, obviously.
You don't happen to be able to give me another action?
No. Well, maybe. Let me think about my CAG action first. I think this guy will just escort this civilian.
Okay.
And then...
Yeah. Makes sense.
I mean, you probably want to nuke or something.
Yeah.
Can I do something more useful? I don't think I can. So, you know what? Go ahead. My job is done.
And now, once again, Starbuck is ordering the Admiral around.
Alright. The Admiral does love his nukes. 2 actions.
2 actions.
I will nuke the civilian ships.
Okay, I should have seen that coming. That does not do any damage to our civilian ships.
Alright.
Still, though, it risked it, and it also could have caused, and, you know, wasted a nuke.
Then I will reveal that I am in Cylon.
And you can choose to damage Galactica. If you reveal this card, you're not in the brig. You may draw up to 5 Galactic damage tokens and choose 2 of them to resolve. Okay?
Right. Which one of those?
Those are the ones above the Centurions next to me.
Right.
The round ones. I really should have seen that coming.
So that's the Armory, the FTL, the Hangar Bay with me, the gun control where you currently are, and the Admiral's quarters.
Alright.
You get 2 of them.
I get to pick 2, so I think we will do this.
Explode suddenly. Kaboom.
Said about that nuke though.
Apparently, you just put the nuke in inside the in my bay.
Arms FTL. I suppose I am. I'm going someplace else anyway.
You nuke yourself.
I mean, that's one dramatic way to reveal as a Cylon. Blow yourself up.
Yeah, because I'm revealed now, so I'm going to this.
Yeah.
Yep. So go ahead and place the other token.
There, and we'll blow up that.
Since you reveal as a Cylon, you must discard down to having only 3 skill cards.
Yep, I will. Discard. Discard. And I guess I take this one back.
Yep, you may draw that back in your hand. And I suppose he still gets to draw 1 Super Crisis from the deck. I believe he still gets his starting Super Crisis. So
yes.
Shuffle them, and then I will draw 1 to hand.
Let's see. Which characters do I have? Kelly, Tori, Foster. I believe Starbuck actually becomes the Admiral here.
Yes, you're the next one. You're the next one. Then I'm the next one after that. So we have Admiral CAG. Side note, by the way, these 2 titles are now locked together in succession. So if you get brigged, they'll both go to me. Because now the entire succession is in the exact same order. So because Tori's on the bottom of both of them. So yeah. Well, that's the thing. Now, Starbuck, you get to draw a crisis.
Poop.
On top of him revealing.
Let's see what we get. Unfair bias.
Oh, good. Damn, Galactica might get damaged even more. We might get the whole Galactica blowing up.
That'd be hilarious.
I've never seen it happen before.
Let's see. Okay. I mean, we should pass this.
Which, by the way, if we fail, Actually, no. I thought it was Felix's turn. No. So yeah, in this case it'll be even worse because you'll lose your cards, not Felix's. Because that does not apply to Cylon players.
Also, I wouldn't be affected by
because
the...
Cylon's never affected by negative effects. Yes, we want...
Kelly. No, actually, Felix would be the first one.
Cylon, would you like you toaster? Would you like to play any cards?
No, I can play something. I feel like I'm gonna get a bunch more.
Yeah, you can play one card.
Yeah. Man, those civilian ships! I wish they exploded. It would be amazing.
Kelly.
Well,
I don't know if I can really play any for this. Because the thing is, I'm also in the sick bay right now, which makes this even worse.
I can help a lot, so you might need to play.
Okay. If you think you can help a lot, then since I can't, and I don't want to spend 2 cards, then I don't play.
I'm just going to play all my cards. Because if I don't and we fail, I lose them anyways.
Tory Foster? I mean, don't play any engineering cards you have.
No.
I will play 3.
But as chat said, only a Cylon could have rolled that well against the base stars. They were right.
I wish I didn't. I did.
4 cards. I really shouldn't have given you that. In retrospect, that was a stupid move to play that on.
I just saw my chance. It could have been so glorious.
I didn't even think.
You didn't think, what if Manakai was secretly trying to double play you?
Yeah.
It would have been even more painful, though, if Manakai had rolled an 8 there.
Yeah.
Kept his streak up, because then we would have lost everything.
Look at it, a 4 wouldn't do any damage.
Well, let's see. +2. +5. +8. +9. +11. That's a 0-1. +14. +17. +13. And +18. We make it.
Damn.
Good. Then Raiders activate, which we don't have any, so that's good.
Do they then pop 1 on the other ball?
No, because we still got base stars.
So we're safe for now.
Then you get a jump.
Manakai, if you haven't already, I recommend looking at the Cylon fleet board. There's a base star bridge.
There is.
There's a location on there you can choose to activate as a Cylon.
Choose 2 of the following abilities. CAC must move, place 1 civilian ship, more die. Wait, what? So I do both of those?
Look, there's 4 things down there in 2 different sections. So.
Oh, as an action, I can get 2 of the following.
Yes, you get 2 of any of those 4.
I would have to move there first, though, right?
Yes, that would be your movement to go there, and then you would activate it and do stuff. But it's another location.
Well, is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes, which means you get to
I
draw
get to draw how many?
2 cards of any color.
You have to draw 2 different ones, by the way.
Okay.
Sure, that's fine. I will set a red and a blue.
Also, I suppose I'm not going to be shooting anyone.
And then I have my move and my action. Now, I feel like I should play the super crisis right now. So I'll move over here to Caprica, and then play the super crisis, right?
Sure.
That's what I do. Because there's a bomb on Colonial 1.
God damn it.
I have no cards.
So I guess, Galley.
I have to play card. We have to try and fix this. Try. I don't know how. But.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, you're quick. Oh, it's not your turn. Right.
No, I can't. Tori, can you help at all, by the way?
I can do a lot, but I will have to use very good card for that.
I mean, otherwise you lose your ship.
Yes.
But I'm going to play 2 cards. Troy Foster.
Sorry.
I will fray at least 3. Do I want to play that card too? No. 3 will be enough. That's my cards.
Starbuck, I guess.
I don't have any cards.
And I can only play 1.
Yes, a maximum of 1 card, but you may play it.
Which I will. Come on, Destiny.
Okay. Destiny. 1, 2, 8 cards, 15 strength. Oof. Plus 6. 0. Plus 3. Plus 4. Plus 7. Plus 10. Plus 12. Plus 13.
This is an emergency!
Yes.
Oh, good.
No.
That is exactly enough then.
Fuck
Colonial
you.
1 is not
Random
destroyed.
deck giving them 2 good cards.
As the engineer calls over after having been blown up by the Cylon, there's a bomb!
Another one, I mean.
That would have been so good.
Good.
I mean, in fairness though, you have emptied my hand, I'm in a sickbay.
Yep.
I draw 1 card, and I have 1 card already in my hand. Welp. I'll draw 1 engineering. Right. I will get out of the sickbay. And I will fix the hangar.
Yeah, that's probably not bad.
Damn it, god damn it, I was so close.
But you were close. And that's all I can do. I'm not going to be able to help on Crisis, by the way. So
Yeah. That's a bit shitty.
but I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. CAG chooses. Damage 2 Vipers in the reserves, if able, and increase the pursuit track by 1. The CAG may then activate 1 unmanned Viper. Alternatively, the CAG discards 2 skill cards, and the current player discards 3. I'll discard 1.
Let's see.
Tech doesn't have any, so we might as well discard.
That's true. We would lose 1 skill card in that case if you have none.
Yeah, I'm just thinking whether activating 1 unmanned Viper would do anything, but I don't think it would.
It's not worth it.
So let's just discard 1 card.
And it's a weak card as well. It's a level 1 card. So
Come on, base stars.
Wait. Base stars launch missiles.
yep, I'm a current player, so I suppose I roll. Base star needs a 5.
Base star needs 4 or higher. Yep.
I get blown up again. And the Galactica takes 1 fuel. As one of our fuel tanks in the hangar erupts.
This is rough.
But I took the card.
Well, no, none of those 4 civilians blew up. Super Crisis failed.
On the bright side, I just blew up twice in a row.
Yeah, that's it.
So apparently the Admiral really hated Callie. Troy Foster might draw cards. I need to get out of here. I can't have 2 turns in a row where I draw no cards.
But I think they think there's things that are more important than you.
Then they're basically going to be playing with us. With be 2 versus 1.
Yeah, I like those odds.
coming from the guy who has the giant nuclear ships.
Yes, we were out, so I had to move.
Oh, did you have to consume nuclear power to survive? You ran out, so you left.
Why else would I exist?
But I will make Dark to come out on the sick bay. You're not sick! Out there!
I will move here and draw an engineering card to my hand.
Now it's time for crisis.
Mandatory testing comes a bit late.
Yeah, it comes with it.
Especially since the president would look at his own loyalty card.
Am I a Cylon? No.
Then perhaps we just tank this.
I think we should tank this, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first want to put cards in Starbuck.
I have no cards.
Toaster.
I don't think I need to.
Destiny deck. And me, I suppose. And Tori.
You and Tori.
Yeah. Destiny deck.
I shall play one card.
Ooh, interesting.
Because why not?
Destiny deck. Go.
Okay, let's see. Just instincts. Let's see. Two
More Destiny deck.
Face up, I believe. More instincts.
2 more.
No, it's since it's 2 of the same, the effect only triggers once. Red tape. Skull. Can we get actual numbers? Okay, +2. +3. Amazing. We fail.
Use morale. Activate heavy raider.
Which means we move the one heavy raider closer.
And move a jump track.
We do get jump track. That is nice.
Okay.
That's not a bad price.
It is my turn.
Yes.
Cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll take a blue, I think.
Yeah.
All executive orders are so good.
I can certainly say I certainly have some uses for executive orders now, but
I'll pick a green. I don't like these like raiders and shit, and I'm a pilot.
Mm-hmm.
So I will do my move to go here. As my CAG action, I will get this guy to be here just in case. And then as my 2 actual actions, first of all, I will play maximum firepower.
You get 4 shots.
Attacking this heavy raider. I need a 7 or 8. Nope. Yes.
You destroy it. And you may take 2 shots against the base stars themselves.
Sure. 2 8s, come on. Nope. No.
I'll double check a 7 is not enough, but I'm pretty sure it's not. With a Viper, it's an 8 only. Yep.
Yep, it's 8. Okay, and my other action, could shoot another time.
You could shoot another time. If you have any other cards you can activate, would be decent.
I can launch a scout.
Welp. Okay.
Which, let's see if I can. I cannot. Fuck's sake. Well, there goes a raptor for not much gain. But it was a 1 strength card, and I had the action. Then it's Cylon.
The toaster may draw 2 cards of different colours.
I've got a crisis, man.
Yes, we do it at Crisis.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Crisis first, then the toaster draws cards.
That's important.
I figured we had enough crisis already. Labor dispute.
President chooses. Oh.
President chooses -2 morale or -1 fuel, and we minus the jump track.
Both are bad.
I don't think we should lose the fuel.
Yeah, we've lost a lot of fuel already, and we're going to need more for our jump. We're not even halfway.
Yeah, I will take the moral hit.
Face does get to shoot.
They sure do. Miss. And that's it.
Please draw a damage token.
No, that's the wrong one. This one. Admiral's Quarter, as usual.
I was about to say, if that was Research Lab, I was going to.
Don't we have like one more and then our Galactic guys?
No, we can take more than that.
Two more. It's 5.
Yes, great. Few more.
But this is a lot of damage Galactic is taking.
Fucking god.
No, it's your turn.
Okay, so now I draw a normal amount.
You may draw 2 cards.
Two cards.
Always 2 now.
And all right, and I only need the value on.
Yeah. Also, it's 6 damage tokens for Galactica.
So but
we're
one
only
room.
halfway dead.
Doesn't do like the resources count too?
No.
No. It's only locations.
Well, I could direct the fleet, but activating the base stars don't do a whole lot. Activate also one type. Launch 2 raiders from and 1 heavy raider from each base star.
That's
Actually, seems like a good thing to do. Yeah.
So what are you doing?
I'll go here and launch 2 raiders and 1 heavy raider from each base.
Okay, 4.
That is many. So the annoying thing, the heavy raiders are going to go south, and the raiders are going to go north. Well, the raiders aren't going to go anywhere because I'm there.
I guess that's really what I can do.
That was still not a bad use of your action.
It's that or crisis, but I
At
felt
least
like
it doesn't drain our cards quite yet.
No, but it's going to leave you occupied.
currently I can do
Me
this
too.
every turn to just spawn more and more.
That's my job.
This hurts. Right, we have a few choices here. Something I'm worried about is losing one of the cards in my hand right now. I'm worried about losing it in case we have to discard cards. Because it's nice. But the ship really needs fixing. Ah!
It does. You could also go and jump us.
I could jump us, that's true.
Good. I would get rid of all the things that spawned.
Yeah, that's certainly a thing I could do. Hopefully someone like Tori then could give me more actions. I'm hoping. That'd be nice. And hopefully you could fix up like part of the ship as well, because you have engineering cards. Maybe.
I haven't drawn many.
Yeah, it's possibly no turn you could
And
draw one and
I'm
fix
rarely
one.
actually in the ship.
You would be if you jumped.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll head up to the bridge. Place my hands forward, talking into the mic and pressing the button. Prepare for launch.
Give us that D8. No, we lose.
We lose 10,000 people, and we jump.
A dude.
I will move everything back to the other board, meanwhile.
Okay. Where's my token? There's. I'm in the destroyed hangar bay. Oops.
Yep. You come back, you land, you just see the entire place is rubble. You can't even get through the door properly.
No,
you can
get
be
rid of those civilian ships at some point.
That's your job, Cag. Admiral.
I know. I had things to shoot though.
So, Admiral, what location will you choose?
Admiral Cag.
Oh yeah, I'm the admiral.
Yes,
I?
you're Admiral Cag.
Okay. Destinations.
Like, who put her in charge? I have no idea.
You had no one else.
Which is worrying. Like, when we have to rely on insubordinate Starbuck, I'm really worried.
Let's see, we'd be at only 5 distance. Both of these are bad, but our morale is in the red. It's going to kill us, isn't it? We'll go to the barren planet again.
Ugh. We're down to free fuel.
It's bad for me, really.
We now begin phase 2. Sleeper phase immediately begins now.
So we draw you another Cylon counts.
Someone might get the sympathizer.
Yeah, but it doesn't do
add
anything.
Wait, it'll brick someone.
Oh, it will break someone, yeah.
Add the sympathizer card to the deck, please.
It is.
Okay.
I think, does the revealed Cylon draw one?
Yeah. Because we don't know what he'll get, so he might be...
Oh yeah, sure.
So.
What if I get the revealed one?
You have to do what it says on the card.
I'm a Cylon, and I like being myself.
Alright, draw loyalty cards.
God damn it.
Is it Isokawa? Yeah, you're gonna get bricked.
So you do not suddenly become a Cylon, but you do get bricked.
I'm number 3v1 the whole rest of it. I hope to avoid this.
Oh well.
It's too good of an opportunity to reveal not to take it.
Well, Kelly.
That was your action. I guess it's a crisis time.
Yep. I just had to quickly do something. Right. That did not... Well, that could have gone interesting. For chat, I'd like to happily confirm I am not a Cylon. And a crisis. Right. It's a witch hunt. They think there's more Cylons.
Well, this would be the time.
We can't lose morale. We shouldn't lose morale.
And I can't be sent to sickbay again, really?
And again, can you really invest this much in this one?
Yeah, we can.
There'll be 2 good ones.
We can.
We also think of the also to break Troy Foster out of the brig.
Yeah, but it's yellow and I get a lot of yellow.
Yeah, you only get to play 1 card.
Oh, yes.
Yep, you will be the first one to add something.
Troy Foster.
Only 1 card.
Yep, because you're in the brig. The president was sympathizing with Cylons.
I will play 1 card.
Oh, so this would have been interesting. If you had drawn it sheep, I would have got both titles.
Yep.
And I wouldn't be able to return the CAG to you.
I will draw 1 card. I will put in 1 card. Manakai?
Well, I will put in 2. Because why wouldn't I? I mean, I don't have that many uses. I get more than I can use.
So you can put in a card if you'd like to.
Well, let me see. What colors are there? There's those colors. Alright. Oh, I'll do that.
Right. This is awkward because, of course, my ability thing, I have to put in, if I'm putting in cards, I must put in more than 1. Alright.
And right now we have two good, 1 bad, so we are effectively at very little.
I'll put in 2 cards.
You can get rid of the bad one, of course.
Oh yeah, it's on your turn.
Yep.
It's good. Destiny deck. 2. Let's see what we get. +5. That's a good one. +2. +1. +3. +5. And +9.
I will go ahead and I will remove from the game the scientific research.
Okay, that passes. Nothing happens.
As Callie quick fixes the witch hunt somehow.
All these are discarded.
Don't
We
ask-
get a heavy radar on the Cylon board.
Which roll? I need to roll d8.
Oh yeah, roll the 8.
It appears in region 4, right next to the bay.
There's so many heavy raiders.
That is
Boy.
kind of terrifying, I'm going to be honest.
And jump track.
We also increase the pursuit track with that.
Oh yeah.
Which then means the CAG will have to place one civilian ship somewhere there is no civilian ships.
Yeah.
Now this ends my turn. You may draw your full complement of cards. Before you declare your action to or to not use the brig, by the way, can you help very much sheep? We're getting the president out of the brig.
Yeah, actually.
Okay, because I have one card. Well, I have one card that can help a bit, but I'm also going to I might have to spike it as well. There's a problem.
I can help myself quite a lot.
Well, you can only have one card.
Yeah, you can only help one card. That's the problem.
Yeah, but it's only 7, so I can help for 7.
Well, but Manako will also spike us.
Well, yes, so most likely it will be like 10.
Yeah, so we're going for a DC of 10 here. But I can a bit. But yeah, is that something you want to do? Because, yeah. So,
well, I would want to get out of here.
Mm-hmm. It's just a thing to keep in mind. Alternatively, you could give one of us actions, which could be useful.
I cannot do that.
I mean, if you have the cards for it, of course. I don't know what you have.
Well, I want to get out of the brig.
Well, so do you attempt to vote yourself out of the brig?
Yes.
Right, we're going to court, everyone. Get out your politics and tactics cards.
I'll add one card.
Toaster?
That is not my name. You meat sack. And I shall add a card.
Look, you blew me up like 3 times. I'm going to call you a Toaster from now on. Right. So I can help. I'm going to be running out of I'm going to run out of good cards I can play then if I help though. So. Then Tori can't play many. So. I will play 2, but it's overall I'm helping.
I will play 1.
Okay. Destiny. See what Destiny has to say about this whole brigging situation. -5. -1. +3. +8. +4. That's all
really bad.
Double. So we oh god. So it's -2 in total. -4.
I guess I cannot go out.
No, guess you're stuck.
That network engineering was a really bad time to come up. Or Manako.
So crisis.
He can't say.
It was probably, given it's unreliable to do that, it was probably...
No, wait, you're on the break, you don't draw a crisis.
Oh, sorry. I thought this was done.
Yeah, put it to the bottom of the deck.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. We'll go ahead and put that one at the bottom of the deck and we'll reshuffle the actual deck. That's what's still already in there.
My turn to get 2 of these, 2 of these. And I think engineering... I can't use engineering though, really.
You could fix the hangar.
I need to fix the hangar before I can launch, don't I?
Yes. Which might be a reason to use engineering cards to fix the damn hangar.
Yeah, I'll repair the hangar.
You know, your engine keeps getting exploded.
Yeah. Do it myself.
I fixed it, then I got blown up while I was in there.
But That's
your atlas,
about all the actions I can do.
Welcome to the power of being an engineer.
So let me draw a crisis detector sabotage, but late.
Ooh.
I don't care.
I mean, fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't care. Nobody cares.
Put in that one. Advanced jump track and put another heavy radar.
But we still have to ask, Manakai, do you want to put cards in?
No.
No.
Destiny deck, please put cards in.
Oh yeah, Destiny deck will. I'll just put them right here because nobody's going to put a card in.
-2.
-2.
The main reason that could have mattered is if it pulled out a negative card and it pulled out Iron Will, we would have lost 1 morale.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 5, so that will be 1 right there. So many heavy raiders. If we get another heavy raider activation, by the way, we will have the 2 base stars, the 4 raiders, and 2 heavy raiders appear.
Was that also had a jump track on it?
Yes.
Which is good. And now the toaster gets his turn.
Yeah, so I can't really activate the Cylon fleet here anymore.
You firstly get to draw your 2 cards.
Oh yeah, that's important.
And instead of activating the Cylon fleet, basically you can activate the base star bridge instead.
Okay, that one. Well, do I have to move to that one?
You'd have to move to it, but that doesn't cost you anything to move there. You just can.
Alright.
It's another location.
I just can. Well, and what does that do again? I get to choose 2. I will have to read them. Or I can do...
The place the base star bit will not cause a warpen, so you know.
No. Yeah, it makes sense for me to do that right now, I think.
Okay.
Does it though? Does it though? Should I get a crisis? I feel like
You could force us to. You could draw 2 crisis cards and force us to do one of them.
I feel like those are pretty good. These things are they're sort of building up there. What happens if we get more heavy raider things?
If we get more heavy raiders, tile 7-8 of the Cylon fleet board will warp in.
7-8. Okay.
So basically, the one with everything in it will warp in. If we get a natural raider spawn appearing.
Or I could just move along the tracker. Everything possible.
You could certainly try to either decrease our jump track or increase your own pursuit track. So.
It's not a bad choice, but I feel like you guys are in a pretty good spot right now. Everything considered, and I feel like having you have less cards right now is what. So I will go here and get 2 crises and then.
Okay, draw 2 crises to your hand and pick which one you want to resolve. Other one goes to the bottom of the deck.
Just make sure that whichever you pick has a jump trap on it. It's very important.
Where do they go? Alright, let's see here. What if current player chooses? Is that me?
Yes.
Yes.
It's your turn. Scarily.
Alright.
So unless any of us have the... So since none of us are playing the moral compass, we can't override you.
I mean, I need to think here. I'm alone. But she is in the prison place right now. We'll have engineering though. It's hard. It's hard to choose. Do I discard the one I don't choose?
You put it at the bottom of the deck. Which there should be a button for.
I don't think. Alright, well.
Because it will come up again at some point.
Choice, but I will put this one.
Mysterious message.
Alright, so if we fail it,
And I choose to, of course, like, try to do the skill check.
Okay. In which case, if we fail it, we'll add 3 heavy rate. Does that? No. No, that will just that will cause a warping on the front square. If we fail it.
If we fail,
Either way, it's a warping on the front square, no matter what. Here. No, it's not. No. Yeah, no. It's just if we fail. Just if we fail, we get a warping on the front square. It'd be bad.
Yeah. Well,
Actually, it'll be a warping and fire missiles if we fail. Because it will trigger.
Kelly starts.
This is the problem. Because I really don't want to play the cards in my hand. They can help, but I don't want to play them.
But you get to draw cards right after.
Yeah, but I've got a really good card in my hand.
You have to play 2 after all.
Yeah, I would have to empty my. I would have to play both of them, and I have to get rid of the one I want as well.
I mean, I can say I can't help with this at all. These are not my colors.
I mean, I can't do this on my own. I don't know how much Tori can do with her one card she's allowed to play.
Not that much.
Then I don't know if I can even overpower the Cylon in the first place. To be honest.
I mean, then just tank it then. I guess.
It's gonna suck because they're gonna warp in and immediately shoot us. Because we get 2 activations.
Yeah, I mean,
sorry, we're gonna
warp.
warp.
However, on your turn, then just warp.
Again.
Yeah, fuck the people. We have so many.
But yeah, we'll get. What will end up happening though is we'll warp in. The base stars will shoot. The fighters will move.
The fighters won't move.
Because the activation at the bottom left.
Oh yeah, okay. That's fine though. They can't reach the civilian ships before we jump.
I suppose. Though I'm gonna take no action. Just keep warping. All right. I play nothing. Tori?
I guess I can play 1 card, but it won't really help.
I play nothing.
Toaster?
Yeah, I will play 1 card.
And Destiny, play 2.
Let's see what we get. -2. Red tape. -5. And -6. What? Oh, okay. I was like, did Isakawa spike the check? But no.
No.
So what happens now is all of these guys will appear on the board.
So the first activation causes them to all warp in.
The second one will make them shoot missiles.
So why does the first one cause them to warp in?
Because the first one says activate base stars to fire raiders. We can't activate. But activate base stars if there's none here. We place a new base star, but we can't. So base stars just come.
Yeah, we ran out of base stars.
All right.
And that means they.
However, that does mean the base stars arrive and immediately shoot us. So please roll 2 dice to shoot us with base stars.
On 8s.
Yep.
We get shot once and we get missed once.
Miss.
Please draw 1 damage token.
Right.
The hangar bay is destroyed.
For fuck's sake.
Last game it was the Admiral Quarters. This game it's the hangar bay.
All right, and then fighters move.
Fighters move down here.
Then we add 1 jump prep.
Yep, and it's your turn.
So Sheep, I know you said you warp out of here, but I don't think that's the best use of my action.
I mean, if you can get me out of the sick bay, I could warp us.
Yeah, As much, like, I really badly have an action I want to play right now. But the thing is, right now, we need to get you out the sick bay. So...
Yeah.
Firstly, though, so the first thing I'm going to do... I'm going to move to the destroyed hangar. Partly because I might be able to fix it if I ever get any more actions. If.
If. It's never going to happen.
Secondly, get your butt out of there!
Right. Kelly is too hesitant to warp us.
I warped us once. We ran into more base stars.
And Starbuck will activate FTL 708. That's not a 708. So we lose 3 pop, which is fine. And all those Cylons bugger.
I will move them away. You draw the next destination.
Okay, destination. Preferably something that is free distance and doesn't take any fuel. Ooh. Ooh, yes.
Hopefully the one that fixes our destroyed Super Raiders?
Quite the opposite, but we're going to the Cylon refinery. We lose a fuel.
We risk 2 Vipers.
I will risk 2 Vipers. On a 6 or higher, we gain 2 fuel. This might be the roll that makes or breaks the game here.
Isakawa gave a +2.
He did? Okay, that's a success.
It was dropped before you rolled the dice, so...
Yes, I was muted, but I did drop it.
Yeah, I was... Yeah, it's in the chat too. So we gain 2 fuel, and we're back at 5. Perfect.
We did spend 1 fuel, actually, so we're back down to 4.
Yeah, we effectively gained 1 from this jump. And we're at 7 distance. It sucks to be at 7, but...
I mean, we're in a better
at least
position.
our fuel isn't as dire anymore.
And now, it's my crisis.
Yep.
Also, I'm not liking the look of the Cylon fleet board right now. Because it's so close to the warping in again.
Crippled Raider. Speaking of warping... Purples and blues.
We lose population if we fail. We could do the dice roll, which is place 3 raiders in front of Galactica. Would that do it on the other board? Or here?
No, that would do it here. Which might honestly be good, because then we don't get fleet pursuit.
That's true. Keep the fleet away from us.
We would have so many civilian ships behind Galactica.
It's just asking for another nuke.
But there's no nukes.
It's true.
There's no nukes, it's fine.
But yeah, I don't know if we could do the skill check right now. You don't hold up cards, I don't think.
Yeah,
let's just do the ore.
I'm going to roll a dice.
I guess we could also lose the pop instead, but honestly,
I don't want to lose
those raiders,
I don't want to lose population.
Raiders is not that bad.
But I'm going to go ahead and roll a dice. What do I need to roll above?
5 or above.
How about an 8?
Nothing happens.
You get a jump, and I get Raiders active.
Yep. Pursuit goes up to next. Guess what? The CAG must place 2 civilian ships in areas that don't have any.
That's a bit of an issue.
When does the Raiders actually spawn on the other board?
The Raiders will spawn now, because some more Raiders will spawn at the moment. That is.
Alright.
So I must roll a dice. We get 1 Raider in wherever I rolled.
Okay. Nice.
Top left.
Oh. Well, I'll have to put a civilian ship where... Actually, I'll put one here. Fuck it.
It's true! And due to the AI of them, they will all move clockwise.
Yeah. It's bait.
Now, as soon as it launches more Vipers out of the base stars, we're screwed. But
whatever.
Just saying, someone might want to get communications.
Yeah. I need to get out there, but I don't have... Actually, command might work too. But I can't use my CAG actions then.
No, it's true.
Or my extra actions. I need that hangar bay fixed. Pronto.
I mean, I need actions to repair the hangar bay.
Yeah. Okay, Torre.
Yep, you may draw your cards. Sheep, how many cards do you have right now?
I've got 5.
Are they beneficial to a anti-brig?
No. Really, really not.
Because it's kind of the problem we have in the sense that, you know, can we even get her out the bridge? I don't know if we can. With our card selection.
I
mean,
have so
from the
many
break-
cards. I'm over the brick. I'm over my
From the
card
break-
limit also.
Yeah, you can still play cards at least.
If you have any cards that are useful, you can still play them from behind, but I don't know how well we can get you out.
I don't have anything useful, so I only can go out, try to get out my Cylon brick. Because I don't have anything useful
Okay.
in this situation.
I mean, maybe Destiny is nice and lets you out.
Destiny might be nice.
Yes.
And I can certainly try and help, because I certainly want to get Tori out of the brig. I just can't help much, but I can help.
No, I don't think you should help DDS.
You sure?
Yeah, I think you should just keep your cards. Let it be a token effort of either Kawa to actually try to get out.
I mean, yeah, it's a big problem. I put 2 cards whenever I help, which is a big problem. So.
I'll put a few shitty cards in that I have no other use for anyways.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll put in 2 shitty cards.
Okay. McToaster.
I'll put in 1 card.
Okay, DDS, this is where you put in all your cards after he has done putting in his card.
That's all.
2 cards, okay. Tori.
1.
Also, so chat can see, my hand is it's very interesting right now.
Alright, let's see. +1. Just instincts, which means 2 more Destiny deck. Face up, did it say? Yes. Those are 2 negatives. So we're at -1, +1, +2, +7, +4, Iron Will.
Nothing will happen here.
I guess that'll do nothing. And I believe that's, let's see, 4, 9, 10 versus 5. That is 5.
So let's
I
end
will
it.
do this.
If you have declare emergency,
I will
Yeah,
declare
it's an emergency. The president's in the brig.
You can do that.
Yep. You have.
Yes.
Then you may immediately move to any location of your choice.
I
Odd-
don't know where I want to
You know,
go.
there's an odd thing saying possibly move to communications, so you can start moving civilian ships.
Oh yeah,
Or to command and launch Vipers.
Or command and launch Vipers.
Or launch 1 and immediately escort that 1 civilian, maybe.
That's a thing.
yeah, I will do command and launch 1 Viper.
There you go.
So it can escort that one away.
Good. At the start.
Now comes my crisis. Ow.
17. Although on the pass we get something. We
Uh,
can't take the ore. We can't lose
No,
the
we
morale.
cannot take
Shit.
the ore. So we need to pass. But I can actually help for a lot for this.
You haven't played cards in a while, so I hope so.
Oh yeah. You've got all the cards, don't you?
I got lot of cards.
I can't help at all.
I could help, but well, high skill check, high value skill check. I don't know if Tori could really do it by herself.
I mean, maybe. I'm not going to put any cards in. Many cards.
Miss Foster, do you feel you could do this by yourself?
I won't put anything in either.
Ooh. Okay, so we don't have a. Okay, so knowing we don't have the Cylon putting anything in, Tori, do you think you can do this by yourself?
How many cards does Manikai have? 3.
Let's see.
I mean, it's probable that Manikai probably doesn't have any reds.
No, that's true.
1, 2,
I technically haven't put mine in, but okay.
4. Oh, sorry. 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Do you feel you need help with this?
Maybe a little bit.
I mean, you can't really ask that because you were supposed to put in cards.
I mean, I was
first.
asking, but I was asked that question before. Do you think you need help with
Yeah.
this? So, I've still got the same answer. either way.
We shouldn't fail this, suffice to say.
Okay. In which case, I would play 2 cards.
Although, yeah, 2 cards. Okay. Destiny deck.
I'm playing my minimum amount here, people.
Yeah. +2. Freak. 4. 6. 7. 6. 8. 10. 13. The 17. 18. 20. That's a good amount. We pass.
Our food's back to where it started.
Yeah, with so much food. Raiders activate. We don't have any, so on the Cylon fleet board.
We add 1 in a random location.
Raider.
Please roll a dice.
5.
Position 5, the top gets 1 more raider.
And then everything warps in.
Yep, sure does.
Fuck.
But we also get a jump wrap. And honestly, we should just keep burning pop.
Yeah.
Screw them.
So that's a thing. And do you increase the jump prep?
Yep, I did. Okay, it is my turn. I will draw some cards.
Part of me hopes you can return the favor of actions, but...
I hope so too, because I really want to be in a Viper.
This would be a good time to have Vipers, I'll be honest.
I know. Well, sorry to say, but I can't help you. Let's see, we've got 1 Viper there. That civilian ship is going to get... Actually, that Viper there is in a stupid spot. Because the raiders down south are going to go west. Let me think for a moment here. If they activate twice currently, we lose 2 civilian ships.
Do we?
Yeah.
Yes, because those ones on the left will move backwards, and that will move forward, yes.
So I will go to communications and activate communication. I will pick up this one and this one.
You get to look at them.
Okay. Put them down where they were. Then I will move this guy here and leave the other one there, because now all the raiders are going to bunch up at the front. And we'll have a scapegoat civilian ship there. It's probably okay.
If
Crisis.
only we have a nuke.
If only. Let's see what we get. Cylon genocide. What? Pass, destroy all Cylon ships currently on the main game board. Can we pass this?
I mean, there's a card I've been saving for ages that I might just play because this is good enough to me warrant playing it.
I think our Cylon buddy doesn't have any red cards.
I don't think he does either.
Sabotage this.
Corey, how much do you have left?
I don't have that much.
Sheep, how much do you have on standby?
Not much.
I can help some.
But I think we should try it.
Do you think we can get difficulty 21?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm hoping for Destiny here, honestly.
I mean, admittedly, the ore and the fail are terrible as well.
Oh, it didn't add any red cards, apparently. To Destiny.
Shuffle.
Yeah, let's try this.
Make sure you tell it to shuffle explicitly.
Oh, shuffle.
So otherwise it's going to guarantee draw those 2 reds.
That would be awkward. Let's try this. Manikai, do you want to add any cards?
Do I?
I recommend adding greens. Or yellows. Or blues.
I can play cards, right?
You can.
You can't use any of the active effects.
Though if a card has some special notation on the bottom, but you can use those. But...
I don't know if you can use... I think you can use the ones that say skill check.
Yes, those you can use.
But the active effects for you don't work.
Like actions don't work, right?
Yeah,
actions don't work.
Actions don't work.
Do non-actions work?
Other stuff generally works, yes.
No.
Depends what you mean.
Only the skill checks work. You
So
can't...
I couldn't modify a skill roll.
No, you couldn't.
You can't modify dice, no. Generally, your cards are just mostly for skill checks now.
Yeah, if I assume they're just for skill checks. I mean, zeros work, right?
Zeros work.
Alright. No, I won't add anything to this.
Okay. Callie.
Alright, I'm gonna use the two cards I have left in my hand.
It's a bit annoying that all our once per games really aren't that great. Okay, Tori.
2 cards also.
2 cards. Okay. I was hoping for more. I will add 3 cards. Two from the Destiny.
Well, I mean, the Destiny deck is mostly in our favor as well.
Mm-hmm.
It should be, yeah. Okay, +1, +4, +7, +8. Okay. +7, +8, +14. We need a 7 to win. No. +18. But the Iron Will, since it is within 4 of the difficulty, the fail effect does not trigger.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing happens.
So nothing happens.
So Raiders activate, and you get a...
Yeah. Raiders all go for this civilian ship here.
Given the Iron Will, I don't feel bad about the card I put in there.
No, that's certainly difficult.
Yeah, that's sort of why I was pushing for it. Jump prep.
What happens if you gain more Raider?
If we gain what?
Nothing. Oh, it's just, but I know the answer.
Yeah.
All right. Disappointing. I will.
Cylon.
And I'll draw some cards. What is literally on top of that?
Also, we didn't move this. There you go. Pursuit tracks.
Oh, pursuit track.
There you go. Because from before.
From before.
We didn't
right.
actually do the Drader's contact before, so there you go. We're getting it done.
Well, the thing is, you guys are gonna jump. I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
But I can activate all Cylon ships.
Of one type.
Of one type.
Yeah.
You can pick the type.
Shoot. With base stars.
So
I could drop one of these dudes onto your ship.
You could blow up a civilian ship. You could make a heavy raider board us.
Yeah. And spread them out more. Tough choice. But of course, let's just take a crisis. You're all low on cards, it seems. But that might just give you more jump track. That's kind of pointless for me.
It's the big problem for Cylon trying to manage the jump track.
Yeah. I could try going to the fleet and move the jump track back. That's something I could do.
Oh great, he's gonna make
keep you here. That might make sense. The boarding thing would be good too. I mean, yeah.
All the things are good. I mean, bad.
I'll go to the fleet and choose to do these 2 actions. One of them will definitely be to roll a die and see if I can decrease the jump check or increase the that means
Decrease
that jump check
check.
is decreased by 1. Then I have one more. I can place a base star that doesn't do anything. I can roll a die if the roll is number of raiders on the main board. We have a lot of raiders though. The CAG must place 1 civilian ship following all the. That's not really good for me either. What does it happen if all 3 raiders in one any area? Oh.
Yeah, of your game board though, of the Cylon board.
All right. Well.
you'd be preemptively building up building a force on your end.
Yeah. I'll roll a die. I mean, I could roll a die, but it's luck at that point if I can damage. Yeah. I mean, neither of those options are super great currently.
Yeah, you see, you get to place down a civilian forces to place more civilian ships.
Let's put 3 of these raiders behind on that field of 1.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put those down for you.
Yeah. And I wish your morale hasn't dropped so low that I didn't have a buddy. That would be much better. All right.
2 versus 2 would have been interesting.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I guess that's my turn, really.
Okay.
I can finally draw cards.
Back to the good guys.
I'm just going to note, by the way, I salute the card in the engineering deck right now on the discard pile.
Yeah. Build a nuke. It did a good thing for us. So if you went to communications and moved the civilian ship at the front, then we could keep moving it back and forth whenever the raiders came close.
Just kite it. Just kite it forever.
Although the issue right now are the heavy raiders.
It is.
I need the hangar bay. That's what I need.
Sadly, as much as you need the hangar bay, I can't fix it. So what I'm going to do instead is I will stay in the hangar bay.
At least,
and I will consolidate power.
That's a good move, I guess.
And I'll draw an engineering card. And I will draw what other colour would I like? Let's draw another politics since I just spent one. Alright. You know, it might be possible my turn might be more productive now. Maybe if I go. In the future. The extra action will be appreciated. Let's see. Crisis time, right? Crisis. Where is Crisis?
Yes. Let's get some jump. That's jump.
Well, it is.
That's an easy choice. Look at how much food we have.
Minus 1 food.
Yeah, minus 1 food.
And we get shot twice by base stars.
Base stars need...
They need a 4.
4 or higher. Miss. Hit.
The armory explodes.
And should have infiltrated.
We need that at some point too.
Also the fact that we take 2 more damage, we die.
Yeah, but that doesn't. I mean, we can jump now. That's the good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Their jump prep goes up, which you've already done. Tori Foster's turn.
Yes. That's pretty nice. But I should we jump right now?
Probably.
Good way.
I don't have much good things to do with my turn, though. So if you want to do something else that you think might be good. Although if you jump, I can maybe repair... I really need someone who isn't me to repair the hangar base.
The thing is, I need more actions now.
Yeah.
Can you repair it?
I might be able to if I was capable of doing stuff, which I'm not.
Well, if that's happened, then like the chip could like jump. Like if I give you an order.
It's possible I could help, maybe.
Can't say.
Oh yes.
You know, I might be able to help. I did just draw more engineering cards with Consolidate Power. So I might be able to. But I can't confirm or deny if I have one, though. So.
I think you should jump us.
Yeah, I will jump.
Alright.
Nope, we'll lose 3 people. That's fine. Fuck those people.
We're down to 40,000 people. Please draw the next card. CAG President. Or CAG Admiral.
Yes. Destinations.
Oh god, that would be the day. CAG Admiral President. Starbuck. All the leadership power in Starbucks has.
That would be a lack of actions at the point.
I mean, in that case, we'd want her in space just so she can play all her quorum cards in space by using her double action.
If I infiltrated Galactica, could I still use my power to coup?
What power?
My character's power. Take the Admiralty.
No.
I have no idea how infiltration works.
I don't think so. I'll double check, but I think no.
Let's see. Do we want the potential to gain stuff or the guaranteed safe place? I think taking risks is dumb. Let's go to the Ragnar Anchorage.
Oh, that's a very good one.
Yeah, we lose nothing. We gain 3 Vipers, which will be 2 of our Super Vipers.
Damn.
Oh. There you go. And a Raptor. Bam. And we're at 8 distance.
My wonderful fleet.
Our next jump automatically wins the game.
No.
Does
The fleet
go away?
Yeah, the fleet fucks off again.
Ah.
It's still huge and will arrive again pretty soon.
Yeah.
Including on top of the civilian ships, by the way.
Yeah. It's a second of like good things.
Yeah.
Until I have to do now crisis cards.
Now Tori Foster must draw a crisis. President chooses. You must choose another player to receive the president title, or the current player is executed.
Well, Chuck, you wanted a title.
There you go.
So, there you go.
So, President Callie? Well, I am now President Callie.
You could make me the president so I have all the titles.
You could make the insubordinate Starbuck have all the titles.
No, that'd be stupid.
Should I?
You must hand me all quorum cards.
Hand it to you.
I'm player 1. So right click, give to player.
Pass to player 1. Pass to player 1. Pass to player 1.
You had some decent ones in here.
Yeah, but I couldn't use them because I was in a break.
I mean, you could have used them in the break, but you couldn't have got out on the same turn.
Okay, Raiders activate. So,
Add one
give
more.
us a D8.
There we go.
2.
So it appears in the bottom corner.
So many
The
ships.
Cylon pursuit track increases by 1, and then Sheep must place down a civilian ship somewhere there is not currently a civilian ship.
Well, that's easy. Done that. And we get jump track. So close to actually making this, even though it looked so dire.
Yes.
That's a
Okay.
lucky breaks.
My turn. 1, 2, 1, 2.
When it comes to these two, it's interesting because either you want to try and make it so I might be able to act more, or you might want to make it so you can fix stuff. One or the other.
Yeah, but if I potentially fix something, not all the engineering or repairs. I'd rather get the leadership because all of them are good. I think I should start collecting civilian ships, to be honest. Can't do it myself, but I can get my people to do it. Yeah, I'll activate some Vipers. I will get one Super Viper out there. And the normal Viper, is it supposed to be there? Didn't we just jump?
Yes, it should be put back away.
Yeah, okay. Then I will tell this Super Viper to escort this one. And that's that. How many cars do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 exactly. Okay. Crisis. That was a good one. Send survey team. Roll a die. 5 or less, -1 fuel. Honestly, might be fine. I don't want to go to sickbay. Although, no, I really don't want to go to sickbay.
We need our cards. The Cylon's about to have its turn.
Only 4 fuel though.
I mean, we don't need any fuel to make the jump, so as long as we don't hit 0.
Yeah.
You know, so unless we lose 3 more, we should be fine, right?
Yeah, okay. Roll die. 5 or less, 1 fuel. 8. Nothing.
Okay. Please roll dice to see where we get a Cylon appearing on the board.
Another 5.
Top left.
God. Oh, you put on there. Okay. And jump track. Almost there, guys. Almost.
Jump track moves too.
Yep. Pursuit track. I'm assuming. Okay.
This is getting close.
It's your turn.
I will get 2 cards. Oh, these. Oh. All right. Then I will. Yeah. All right. All right. Then I think I will stay here and do what I do.
What do you want to activate?
I will start seeing if I can increase radar track or jump track.
Okay.
Looks like we increased the pursuit track by 1.
CAG, please place 2 civilian ships in locations that have no civilian ships.
Okay. 1 here and 1 down there.
I can't take the same one again, can I?
No.
No.
Alright, well, then I suppose we'll automatically do 2 damage to Galactic.
With the...
Or
are you sure
rather, draw 2.
The dice roll one? What you're saying?
Yeah, but there's no raiders.
It's roll if the result is less than the current number of raiders on the main game board.
Yeah, so there's no.
You can't roll dice if the result is less than number. Less than. You can't roll less.
You can't succeed.
Oh, okay. That was not.
You would have to roll less than 0.
Yeah, you're reading it in reverse.
Alright. That's not good then.
You can place 3 more enemies for us.
I guess I can. That would actually do for me. But...
yeah, see if that or place civilians.
Alright. And I have to let's place some more raiders.
Okay, you get to play 3 in any one area of your choice.
I mean, in the same one as that has 3.
So in region 1 at the very back.
Yeah. Okay. I could do some damage. I misread that. Hope to disable the FTL control. Nice.
The FTL control would have been a nice thing to shut down.
It needs to have one more on this. This one on.
Your turn ends.
There we go. Okay, Team Human. Can do this.
Right. I will draw more cards.
You're drawing your cards very slowly.
Sorry, I'm also rearranging them on my screen because they're taking up so much space.
Oh, so much tension.
It's about what crises that comes, really.
Let me just read one of my cards, please.
It is really out of my hands.
Do you guys think that there is something valuable you can do for where you currently are at the moment on the board?
Yeah. I can save civilians.
President?
But it's not super valuable.
Or ex-president? Do you have anything you think you could do to be valuable?
No.
Nothing?
Not really, no.
But you think you've got something valuable you can do, Sheep?
I mean, it would be what I would do on my turn, probably.
Because what I'm thinking of doing here...
I know which card you're thinking about.
To play a state of emergency. Decrease the food by 1, and then everyone, starting with me, gets to take... they take an action.
One move or an action.
Now, the question is, does that include the Cylon?
I don't know.
Let's see. Each player, let's see. Occasionally, game elements may refer to players, human players, or Cylon players.
These cards can't be played on active revealed Cylons, though, right?
The term players is inclusive and refers to all individuals currently playing the game.
Really?
Okay, I'll take an action.
Yeah.
I mean, unless there's like Cylons don't... I mean, they can't be targeted.
Yeah, they can't be targeted by cards. That's what my thought was.
Let me look at the base game rules for Cylons. Because players refers to everyone. I know that for sure.
But they can't be targeted by these cards. So...
But this isn't a state base game rule card, is it?
Still, the expansion should work off the original rules still, so...
Emergency. Cylon.
Let's see. Revealed Cylon players are unaffected by abilities on crisis cards and skill checks.
Skill
it's
checks?
Not a skill check or a crisis.
Yeah, it's neither. It's a skill card.
That's pretty bad.
I guess that would give him an action.
Yeah. That's pretty bad then. Really? That makes it a very dangerous card.
I'm going to Google that really quick.
Me too, I'm doing that.
Let's see. Revealed players may not use actions or abilities listed on skill cards. People on the internet are saying.
Yeah, but he's not using it.
People are so confused.
Well, yeah. But it's kind of important.
I mean, it's... Rules as written, I think Cylons would get an action.
Let's see what the community says.
But rules as intended, people are saying it's the same as executive order. You can't give a Cylon more actions.
I don't know. The term in
Oh,
favor.
okay. The associate producer said yes, Cylons get actions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do think they would have said each human player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's move or an action, so the worst Manikai can do is activate his current location, which honestly is fine. It gives us more actions than it gives him.
I mean, he might warp something in, which is the problem.
Whatever. It's fine.
But or decrease our jump prep.
That's true.
But
I mean, you sort of played it, so...
it's played now, so there we go. Well, I'll then take my action to repair.
Did we lose the food? Yeah.
Yes. And then sheep. Well, no, actually, no. President gets a choice next if the president wants to do anything.
Can't really. Well, I guess you can play card.
Yeah. Sheep take more actions.
It's not. Technically, it's true. That works on you.
I guess that works.
Yes, you get free actions.
Okay, fuck this place. I'm leaving.
So you can take a move and action first. Basically, you get a full turn sheep. You get a full turn for you in the fight.
Move and action from the executive order to launch myself in a Super Viper.
Okay, in which case you still have 2 actions.
Well, no.
It also means that now I'm taking an action while in a Viper.
No, that's if you start your turn, sheep. That one's if you start your turn.
No. It's my CAG action. Once per turn, if you are piloting a Viper.
Yeah, so the first bit we've got state of emergency, let him move. First thing.
Okay. Executive order first, because it's still
I suppose, yes.
Taurus action.
Okay, I suppose. So, okay, you spent 1 action to move there.
So the executive order is done.
1 action to launch out, which then gave you another action. So you're still at 2.
Oh yeah.
So now you can use 1 action, right?
Well, the thing is, using the hangar bay gives you an action.
So move from the executive order. Launch myself from the executive order.
Which was when you get an extra.
Move the Viper from the hangar deck, and now I have my state of emergency action.
Yeah.
Which will be to activate.
Well, the thing is, using your CAG action also gave you another action again. So.
Yeah, and now I use that action while piloting a Viper, or rather, once per turn if you're piloting a Viper, which is an action. So I will use my CAG action to tell this unmanned Viper to also do this.
Get another action.
I'm very... Oh yeah, then I get another action from the CAG, which will be another. I think this was correct.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
Welcome to the ridiculousness that is.
I don't know.
Welcome to the ridiculousness that is the CAG card combined with everyone else. Now think,
well,
sheep.
I did something.
Now think, sheep, that if you were the one who played this card in the first place, because then you would have had your 2 cards out in space. But there we go. Now, Manikai.
Yeah, I get to activate my location.
I gave you an extra turn. How do you feel?
Yeah, I will roll my die to see what happens.
Everything warps in at once.
Everything warps in.
Sheep have friends.
So this is what I did, and I think that's actually correct. And there's so many. Oh god.
Alright, and then I get to... Now I can't fail to actually do damage.
Yeah, now you can't.
So let's do that.
Okay. Roll dice for the sake of anyway, just because, but yes.
If you roll below, like, the 12, yes.
Go ahead and draw 2 tokens, and then you can choose which one applies. The hangar bay explodes, or FTO explodes.
I will destroy the FTL, I think.
Of course.
President gets sent to sick bay, FTO explodes.
What do I do with the other one, then?
Click repair.
Also means she starts in sick bay. Rough.
That was my free action. Crisis time.
Okay. Well,
now
crisis.
Yes.
Come on, activate everything. Something.
Also, by the way,
so bad.
Forming the public. Current player chooses.
Morale or pop? 2 morale. I don't know which. Can we pass this? I can't help.
We could just go for the dice roll. We could go for the dice roll.
I mean, it's your turn.
Yeah, there is the option we could go for the dice roll. The problem is, if he blows up civilian ships, we might lose all that population.
We might also lose morale. Well, yeah, population is more likely.
Because we have so many civilian ships out right now. And one's about to be blown up guaranteed.
Yeah.
And and you'll probably get blown up as well.
I have a word or two to say about that. I think we should go for the skill check and fail.
Alright. Skill check initializers. Tori Foster, you can play cards if you so choose. I don't think we should, but...
No.
I mean, it is a fairly easy skill check, all things considered.
I mean, can you help at all, anybody?
I mean,
I can help.
Yeah, I could help.
I mean, I could play.
I'll be putting something in, you know.
And that's what we didn't want to hear.
Maybe that's an iron will or something. Who knows?
I mean, if you're putting an iron will, that's only if you think we're going to fail outright completely.
Mm-hmm.
I will put 2 cards in. Yes. No. Yes.
No.
Okay. Only 2. Only 2.
So failing it wouldn't be that bad. I'm not going to put any cards in.
I'll put a card in.
So either I even put in a moderate amount or nothing.
Put in a bunch, I'd say.
I'll put in a moderate amount then.
It's a 7. We can do 7. Surely the Destiny deck will smile upon us.
I'm sure.
Let's take a look. +3. +5. +1. +3. +4. +1. -3. Okay, if I had helped, that wouldn't have mattered.
Because I can remove one of the 4s in there, but that still doesn't make it a pass.
Oh shit! Yeah. Let me undo that.
Would have made a difference. Removing one of the 4s wouldn't have made it a pass.
No, but what would it have put it at? That's sort of relevant. We've got...
So -7 instead of minus what we had.
That wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah, wouldn't have. Because we said we were in minus something, so me removing 4 is not going to change much.
Okay. Morale at 3. We still have enough. Raiders activate, which means we lose this civilian ship. This guy kills it. Which is a population.
There you go.
Oh, okay. We did it twice.
Whoops.
The rest of these move to the closest, preferring clockwise. That's
North.
Up here. This guy moves here, and all of these guys in back shoot at me. Actually, this guy also moves here, but he doesn't make it. So that is 6 of them. So give me some rolls.
Right, we'll do one at a time. Miss.
Miss. Needs a 6 or higher. Let's try that again. Okay. Miss. Miss.
Damn you.
Let's try that again. Can I play another one?
Yep. You can stack.
Okay.
You can chain them as much as you've got them.
Try again.
That's a 5.
I mean, 7. Yeah, 5 is a fail. If I play an evasive maneuver, they have to roll an 8.
Mm-hmm.
And last one, miss.
Pointing.
That did burn a lot of your cards for that.
Don't worry about that.
Is your hand like all red? Oh, you can't tell me. But...
I can't say, but
Increase jump prep by 1. Discard that. Ex-President Tory Foster.
So if FDL were repaired right now, we could jump and win.
I'd have to, the problem is it's not repaired, and
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near it at the moment. So
It's not.
unless I can suddenly find my way in there, I can't even try and help.
Well,
And we know Tory Foster can't repair it.
You should draw your cards first.
Yes, draw.
I drawed one card that I could.
That's true.
Oh yeah, you're on sickbay, right?
Could I now move?
You can move, and then you may take an action.
You could go to communications to make sure that that other civilian ship doesn't get blown up. You could... Activating Vipers wouldn't really do much.
Could you like kill all of these 7 raiders?
I can't kill many raiders. We have to outlast them. Killing them is... we lose that.
Okay, and Dark cannot repair the thing.
I mean, if I had actions, I might be able to do something, but I don't have any. I can't do anything from without help.
I will move here and give you an exhibit order.
Giving me.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to spend one of my actions to move the FTL. I'm going to spend one action to pull out a red.
Okay. Oh boy. This is where base starts fire missiles and...
Destroy it again.
Now comes down the crisis card.
Yep, for a crisis.
Familiar face.
It is current player chooses. The Admiral may choose someone to send to the brig. Or -1 morale, and you must and the Admiral discard all of their cards. And then you get shot at straight after.
I mean, I think we should ditch the morale.
Yeah.
Yeah, -1 morale. I mean, we'll be on 2 morale, but...
This is where that one civilian ship that's about to get blown up is like the super party ship.
For 2 morale. Well, do you want to find out? Current player chooses. Isaac, are we losing morale?
No, it's because it's me. This has to be the pass.
Oh yeah, because of
Oh
the...
yes,
of the...
because you're amoral, we must go for the skill check.
Yes.
Oh shit. I don't want to lose all my skill cards because then I will literally die.
I know.
And we will
Also, we'll lose
civilian
3 civilian
ships.
ships. Yes.
All right. I mean,
Right,
I'm going to put it...
before this begins, I am declaring before this begins. Scientific research.
Okay, all blues are good. I'll play 3 cards. There we go. Okay, only reds are bad, which is good.
I'll play 1 card.
Like a 4.
Kelly.
Right, we need what we can in here. I'm kind of thinking of emptying my entire hand on this.
Might as well at this point.
I think it's worth it, actually.
Yeah, if... Probably.
Because you getting blown up will mean destroying 3 civilian ships, which would be terrible for us.
3 civilian ships, we lose.
Ugh.
We will lose 1 guaranteed.
My hand is empty.
I shall play 2.
Okay, 2 from the Destiny. 12 cards for a 12 strength skill check. Okay, +2. +3. Just instincts. 2 more Destiny. Oh, face up.
They're very good for this. Just play them anyway. It doesn't matter if they're face up. So you'll know you're all human.
I mean, it sort of matters, so we know what's in the Destiny deck. So 3, 5, 6, 5, 6.
Double?
Double? What? No, that counts. It's,
It counts.
it's not double.
Yes, sorry.
So let's see. 6, 7, 11, 13, 15, 21, 22. All engineering cards are double, so yeah, that's suffice to say we overdid it.
The Admiral may choose to send someone to the brig.
I mean, it does say may choose, right?
It does say may choose, so
May
don't have to.
would mean that you.
I don't want to send anyone to the brig.
Okay. Fighters activate. Firstly, we blow up the ship at the top.
Yeah, let's see. It's 2 Bob. Ow.
Well, it was kind of partnership.
Well, if we lose one civilian ship, we're probably out.
That's fine. That's fine.
Now we begin. Now we begin the cyclone that is your square.
7. Okay, give me 7 shots.
One at a time, please.
Yeah, one at a time.
And slowly.
So Tory Foster, destroyed.
Yeah. Let's try that again.
Okay, roll again. Misses.
That's a miss.
Right, I'll move one.
Okay. One more.
Hit.
That's a hit. Let's try that again.
Roll again. Misses.
It's a miss.
Roll again. Misses.
Miss.
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 Hit.
Yeah, let's try that again.
Destroyed.
Let's try that again.
Misses.
Miss. Please miss those last 2. I'm out of cards.
I'm trying.
Come on.
Miss.
Miss.
And you're grounded.
No!
Destroyed. Okay, at least the civilians are safe.
Civilians are safe, but that is outright destroyed. And you're in sickbay.
And I'm a sick bay. That's the worst thing. But it might not matter because on my turn I can.
You run up to FTO and activate it.
Everyone will die, but you will get where you want.
But yeah, technically the rules do say though we only lose if the resources are zero at the end of someone's turn, not when we jump.
Yep. Everyone dies, but we're safe. It's fine.
You are.
I am safe.
The 5 of us, or the 3 of us are safe.
Well, I've just got all these.
But
So
yeah,
many dodging cards. My God.
on my turn I will draw a card.
Yep.
And I will.
Just let me get one action, okay? Just one more.
no, one more action and we're dead. I will move here and activate.
As you see me like plugging in the last wire in, we don't even lose anyone.
We don't even lose anyone.
You're only 10,000 people we have left.
But let's look at those civilians, shall we?
Population.
Yeah.
Oh, and morale.
I got
Population
you.
and morale at the back.
I got them with that nuke. What did I have to roll in the nuke?
You'd had to roll a flat 8 to destroy civilians. Because basically,
Even if you try to, it's very difficult.
because generally the nuke only does friendly fire. So unless you were to drop the strategic planning, generally doesn't do friendly fire.
Well.
Also,
I mean, it still stopped us from firing a nuke throughout the entire game.
Between my turns there, I used 8 evasive maneuvers.
Welcome to what pilots do later on. Okay, so firstly,
It was so exciting.
Manakai, congratulations, because despite the fact you lost, we barely won by the skin of our teeth.
Had only one of those fucking things been. You're not lost that extra morale. One of you. That's my hope. That's why I was playing so well to begin with. I wanted one of you guys on my team.
Yeah.
But then you might deliberately have lost just enough.
I didn't even think about it. Honestly, if I had had the choice, like on my turn, I am the admiral, so obviously I had the choice. I probably would have joined the Cylons too.
So, following on with that, Sheep, as our first CAG, did you feel the pilot had more of a use this game?
Oh yes. Oh god, I had so many things to do.
I had this thing that I was planning to screw people over with.
What thing?
But it was just such a good option to betray you guys. And I had like 2 actions I could reveal and nuke.
As chat can confirm, I spent ages carrying around the I want to build a nuke card, but that was right after Manakai had blown up half the ship, so I couldn't play it because I was too busy trying to fix the ship.
And then I played my superpower thinking they'd be good, but then like Destiny deck, fuck that over.
I saved it with a declare emergency.
I don't think that would actually change much because you didn't really go back to it, but it would have won you in sickbay.
We've been in 1 morale, so we've been very close to death there. And Tori would have been sickbay, which would have changed the number of cards we had. So
I don't think I could have done much better, honestly.
Something to say out here. I draw the Quorum God against check one's loyalty, and I was thinking you, Mana Guy. I was thinking you, but
Too
I
late.
was like, yeah.
I mean, I was not thinking straight when I played that executive order on you. It made no sense.
I mean,
I understand your move perfectly. I understand why you did your move.
I figured might as well, but there were no threats on the board apart from 2 base stars, which is, I guess, and he would have acted right after me, so I should have thought, wait a minute, if he is a Cylon, he would get 3 actions. That's bad.
But yeah, as it turns out, I was action tough throughout the entire thing. I had a lot of stuff I could do. I could have built a nuke. I could have repaired stuff. I could have exoed people, which I never really got a chance to do all that often. I had authorized brutal force.
Yeah. Get it.
But I didn't have the actions because I was constantly starved trying to fix the ship from exploding.
Yeah, I think, though, just
I should, when I had my
really
chance to actually activate stuff, I should have activated Heavy Raiders.
Yeah.
Like one of them.
I mean, with the Heavy Raiders, it turns out authorized brutal force, we could have just destroyed one with that. But
That's what
But
I
yeah,
figured
the
to
expansion,
activate.
the Cylon fleet board, I'm enjoying that a lot. There are so many more ships. So many.
I mean, it certainly makes pilots more valuable. You know, 2 pilots possibly even more valuable now.
Pilot does not feel useless anymore. You constantly have to like ferry civilians and shoot things, and the CAG action just, I like it.
But having 2 civilians, you can now see a reason to have 2 pilots now, right?
Yeah, but this game was also sort of the reason why I like 5 players a lot. It's not as fun to be the only Cylon. It's nice to have a teammate.
And equally at the same time, we were so starved for actions at the same time while we still had humans around. It's like, eek.
Yeah.
My only real hope was that, I mean, I would have liked to blow up some civilians with the nuke, but I wasted them. That was good.
I mean, you wasted our nuke, which did hurt us.
Sadly, my own crisis didn't work. You know. And after that, somewhat a little bit lost because you sort of, after having blown that, I sort of didn't have much more to go for. You had very good resources, so it was very much like, okay, well, I was unlucky, didn't get a buddy. I revealed after they were red anyway, because I was like, well, we're not going to get them up again in time. I just want to take a chance now. And just see if I can get cheap to give me a boost, and then throw things around. Yeah.
So, if we have a look through, though, with all of this, I mean, this was, though, a very tight game in the end. Between everything. Scarily close.
It was a very close game.
But I can tell you, Malachi, yeah, so you started off straight as a Cylon. Did you spike anything early on?
No.
Okay.
Because I didn't want us to do bad. Wouldn't get a buddy.
Okay, fair.
But turns out we got just one below what I could actually control. So yeah. So that plan failed. My plan was to get a buddy, and then he would be revealed while I would stay here and choose bad locations and such. You know. I figured I would throw the dice when I saw that wasn't going to happen.
Also,
it's a good game, though.
Also, days for our succession orders, really, because we end up having the 8th place Admiral with the Exodus book, 8th place Admiral, and the 11th place President.
As Felix also figured that if I stayed on the ship and got discovered, I could coup my way out of the brig.
Yeah.
Felix
Felix is certainly a character that seems like he would be... Like, he's mostly useful if you're a Cylon.
I mean, FTL Operator is an amazing thing to have, depending on what you've got.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that you have to roll 7 or 8, I thought it was lower than that.
Even like the FTL Operator, you can also use that to sabotage.
If I had gotten that, like, you are the spy thing, I would have given the other one Dark. Because he has such a good skill at quick fix.
Fair.
Or sheep.
Or me and leave them with autopilot. That would have been terrible.
I mean, misguided as a drawback. I mean, I can certainly see it being a problem sometimes, but I've had loads of times where I haven't wanted to play that many cards. So.
Yeah. No, I didn't need it in time.
I certainly felt Callie's drawback bad throughout the game, where I was like, I want to play one card, but I can't!
I never felt Starbucks.
No.
No,
Well,
because
there's only one Cylon, and once that's revealed, then...
in fairness, though,
Yeah.
your Secret Destiny didn't get that much, you didn't get the best use in the world. Got an okay use, but not the best. And then we felt Tori Foster's amoral at the end, though.
We tried to, just... God damn it. It all came down to the dice roll, too.
Yeah, it was very much luck in the end to decide. Luck and Destiny decided at the end there. So overall, though, thumbs up or thumbs down for the extras expansion? Did you enjoy it?
I liked it.
I think all
I mean,
of it is
without
good.
it, I would have had nothing. So. You know, the fleet was sort of the only thing I got going for.
I mean, it was. I felt you did very well with the fleet actions, though. They were very fun.
I tried. I could probably have done some more interesting things. Don't want to drag things out too much. Man, three for three losses in this game. I think that's the most of anyone.
I mean, on the other hand, though, you was by the skin of your teeth. It was, you nearly won, nearly. So close.
Nearly winning is.
But nearly isn't quite winning, is it?
No.
I mean, you still feel proud. He did a great job. I feel.
I don't feel bad. I don't feel like I don't feel like I made any huge mistakes. Could have been luckier. Could have been luckier not to roll those fucking.
You did help us out a lot at the start with blowing up ships.
I hope to just waste the nukes before I left.
Yeah, I should have been more worried by the fact you were so nuke happy in this game, because you were very nuke happy.
I mean, it worked out, right? I bombed like 1 star.
Yeah, I think those early nukes were fine.
I didn't want them. I didn't want to have to do that, but if I got rid of a nuke and yeah, a lot of it came down to the dice.
Well, I'll say thanks for the game.
Yeah.
Theoretically, we have time tomorrow evening, but
I
I don't
can't
think so. Yeah. So this will have been the last game of 2017.
Thank
Including roleplay and everything. I don't think we have anything planned for.
Thank you for playing with us.
It's that sweet joy of people going, "Oh man, you're lucky," when you're really not. Fuck 8.
So also,
I don't want 8.
there is something else
God.
I'd like to quickly bring up because chat brought this up as a thing earlier in the game, but I didn't say it at the time because we were playing. Chat asked about if any of you had considered other board games we could do, such as was it Traitor on the Hill and stuff like the Arkham Horror stuff. Let's do
We
more.
played Arkham Horror before.
We did Arkham or Eldritch Horror before.
I'm
We
not
won,
as
but have the teeth ones. I mean, I'll play board games. I like board games. They're cool.
Arkham Horror. I think it's okay, but I'm not very enthusiastic about it.
And it's
I remember playing the professor dude and blowing up things with a shotgun. That was great.
And then there's the other one, like the Eldritch Horror one as well. I think.
Oh, I didn't know there was a difference.
There's 2 different ones technically.
Right. Well, I played one of them, the one where you go around the city and blow things up with shotguns, and
We had that.
be the guy with the hat and just suck at everything until the very end of the game, where enchant someone's dual wielding shotgun. Remember that? I think I killed myself doing it too. But that's the one I played.
Yeah, I think the main answer for chat is we've certainly thought about them, and we might do some other board games. I think
I like board games.
a lot of us seem to enjoy playing board games, so yeah.
And the best thing about this is that I haven't been the one sitting. Very nice. I usually do so many things. Very nice on other people also. Like I can just show up and
Yeah, you haven't had to handle the rules. Me and Sheep have handled the rules. I've handled the recordings. It's like perfect.
yeah, like hosting the thing and finding the thing. As long as like for me, this is just pure enjoyment. There's no work in it.
I mean, in fairness,
There's no reason I wouldn't play.
despite running the record and everything, this has been perfectly fun for me. I've perfectly enjoyed this.
So
I've just mostly had to be careful of not moving anything onto my other monitor. I don't want people to see.
I mean, what I'm saying is, yes, I'll play board games. I'll play almost any board game. Like if we get to like Risk or Monopoly, I'll probably shake out because frankly, they're old and unsophisticated in many ways.
So keep an eye out, chat, because we might play more board games with Manukai another time.
Yeah.
And for now, I'm cutting off the stream, so you guys can say goodbye to them.
Yeah. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Let's hope that the next year is as good or better than the last.
Maybe better.
Bye
Hopefully
stream,
better.
bye YouTube.
Who knows?